Hello, I am the Ronin Bald, and welcome to a twitch.tv/Ronin Bald live stream on twitch.tv/Ronin Bald, where we usually hold these sorts of things. I mean, twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn live streams have historically been held on twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn. I'm just saying, you know. I'm not saying it always has to be there. It could be somewhere else, but usually what you want to do, if you were looking for a twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn live stream, you might want to check on twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn. That's where they tend to keep them. That's where they fire them. When Trump hits the buttons, all of them, all of the buttons and all of the twitch.tv/Ronin Pawns, they're just gone. And then what? And then where are we? Huh? North Korea putting buttons on. Hey, I'm wearing a button today. How the hell did I get there? I don't know. Hello, the 14th Doctor. Hello, it's a secret to every pony. Hello, Kevglob. Is it Minecraft today? Yep, we're doing Minecraft. You're in luck. XCOM or lesbian game or riots is the Thacker. I absolutely was, till about an hour ago, going, yeah, we can do some Minecraft today. Just slap on the old VR helmet and stand on my feet for a minimum of 2 hours. Yeah. And then no, not today. Today is not a day for that. Pawn, you could just go in regular. We don't care if you're in VR or not. I care. Also, I feel, you know, I need a break. I need a break. In my life, hectic, you know, schedule that I've got in this house, always, never leaving. Other people doing my shopping for me. That hasn't happened yet, but I'm working on it, actually. I have a hectic life, crazy schedule, and I cannot be asked to play Minecraft. How do those things relate? I don't know. I'm a whack-a-mole. Hi. Coaster streams is a Thacker. Indeed, it's a coaster stream. There will be no lesbian XCOM Minecrafts around here. Thank you very much. There will be, 3/4 of a microphone in frame, though. It's an artistic choice, and I hope that you're all with me for it. Where the hell is everybody, huh? We're playing Planet Coaster. Why does nobody want to watch me sit here and drag through Planet Coaster? Could have been that first episode where you took 6 hours to build, you know, basically 2 rooms. I was learning the game! I didn't know what was in the thing, and then I did the thing, and now I know what's in the thing. There was a lot of funny in that episode. I mean, I edited at least... I got 12 minutes of funny out of those 6 hours. Man, they were good, too. Well, master volume, just a bit of you in the backgrounds, if you don't mind. Want to point out again, for those of you who missed the first live stream, I don't know if this is... I actually feel that this is different now. I think last time we were playing the game, I had it in full screen mode. This time, full screen mode, where you can set the resolution, doesn't care. It was at full screen, 1920 by 1080. It went to full screen, 1920 by 1200. And it said right there, 1920 by 1080. And I flipped off, it didn't do a damn thing. I went to windowed made it small. I went to borderless, this time borderless is working for us. It's consistency. The consistency of a well-engineered frontier game, that's what we're here for, and that's what we're going to get in my park, which is Promise Park, because of all the promises I made about playing Minecraft today. I didn't promise nothing. I said maybe Minecraft, and, you know, I have precisely as much energy as I have, which is not enough today for Minecraft. Resume Promise Park. Pawn, set the VR up to be sittings, as the 14th Doctor. I thought about that, actually. I thought about that. Could have done it that way. Didn't want to. Seemed like too much work. I do want to get in there, though, because I have heard that there are massive constructions and massive new things. Rex insinuated that there was... Look at my... Rex insinuated that there was a new pawn face, a new pixel art pawn face made by the Glob family, like we had on the last server. I want to get in there and look. Oh, crap. How do I... Oh, no. How do I... There we go. There are the controls. Welcome back to Planet Coaster. Is it smooth? Is it smooth 60 on your side? Because it looks great. Honestly, it looks great in front of me, but I look over here and I see less than great on your end. So how does it look to you? Is that nice and smooth? Or are you going, ooh, how nice and buttery smooth? Or are you going, turn it down to 30? I wonder if today Pawn will actually build a coaster, says Thackeray. No. We are weeks off of building coasters, okay? Let's get off on the right foot, all right? And this is the right foot. The middle of the bleeding night. People are coming into my park. Hey, you brought little kids here. Cool, just throw them on the fire. We're gonna barbecue later. Oh, that's not what you're... Oh, it's a gay couple, too. Oh, that's so progressive. I'm so glad that you... Oh, good, and your little boy is wearing John Elton sunglasses. You know, there's something about being trite, all right? You're bringing down our whole community. I mean, your people. I'm not one of you. What are you doing, Paul? I don't know, but I'd like to see this in the daylight. Set the lighting, drop the set lighting. Look at, ladies and gentlemen, in 6.5 hours. Let me show you what I built. Here, I'm gonna have to get way up high in order to show you appropriately what I built. There it is. That's 6 hours. Mainly 6 hours. A lot of that was complaining about the game, too, okay? Hello all, let's see how long my internet holds out. Hello, Brent Geary. Look at the thing I made in 6 hours, huh? And this part right here, this part's just to be deleted. That's not even supposed to be there. There's no use to that. 6 hours, people! Okay, I was learning the game, I was figuring out what's in here, and I was also making a pretty damn cool spaceship interior. These are the corridors, and then it ends right there. So it took me a while. There's a number of problems we ran into in the game and its design and everything, but I am not dissatisfied with this. I'm dissatisfied with this not looking super Star Trek right now, because that's what we're going for, is a Star Trek-y interior, particularly the Next Generation interior, Star Trek, which I'm actually like, you know, it's coming together. It's got the clean vibe of at least that generation's feel of Starship. It's a lot wider than their corridors would be, because it has to be, because there's going to be a big path coming through here. This is the entrance to the park. The 1080p is making the whole stream lag for me, says the 14th Doctor. We always stream in 1080p. Is it the 60 frames that's making it lag? Because we always stream in 60 frames, the 14th Doctor. Why are you just bringing this up now if it's been an issue for all these years? As usual, says the 14th. Oh, as usual, okay. Read the next line, Pawn. Read the next line. I'm back. What did I miss, says the Thacker? Look at everything I built. I built the Starship Enterprise, except for it doesn't look very much like the Starship Enterprise. And I didn't do it today either. It was last time. But, okay, I'm quite proud of what's through this door. Follow me. Follow me. I just gotta lean my head to the left. Follow me while I move my mouse to the right. Follow me. Because of the way optics work. It sucks. Into this room, into Commander's Riker's, into Worf's chambers, okay, where you may notice, well, there is a artistic pizza slice on a wall, a giant revolver for some reason. They didn't have bat laths, okay? What am I gonna do? They didn't even have swords. They don't have swords, they don't have bat laths. This game's got like a pirate theme as one of the main themes in it. You don't put a sword or a cutlass. I searched for cutlass. So, yeah, giant revolver. That's what Worf used in honorable combat. Standard restroom block 3 is not accessible. I'm getting to the restroom, and then back here, okay, we have a lovely little, I don't know, alien autopsy table. I think we decided last time the blood drains from that side. Angelus 2141 cheering 5. I'm tired. No, it doesn't compare to your CFS, but I'm still tired. Also, hi Pawn, says Angelus 2141. I'm tired too. Hence the planet coaster. I don't think we're going to take this one for 6 hours. Pretty sure we're not, since I've been awake since... See, in another 5 hours, it'll have been 24. So, yeah, I've been awake. It was actually a pretty good day for my... Well, it was a good day. It wasn't a good morning / night. Anyway, there's things here that are... I don't know why they're there, but they're there. We're trying to fill space and make it look spacey. And space. I'm really happy with these windows. These windows, you know, I didn't know how the hell to make them. Our first idea was there was a window somewhere over here. My first thing was, how am I going to make it look like there's space outside? And, well, build a giant black box outside of where a window goes was the first plan there. And then hope it got dark enough that you couldn't see that there was a box there and that it was a room. Maybe it could just look black. That wasn't going along. Then somebody came along and said, hey, you could put television screens up. And so I put television screens up. And then I found these parts that go these parts that go these parts that go very well over those windows and give it a very nice Star Trek-y theme. And I think they might even have like a glass panel thing going on there. Don't you see that too? And it's making the black look even blacker, which is good. I mean, these television screens in the long run, we talked about getting a movie looping video file of just stars passing, maybe in warp, like, you know, the Next Generation style of in warp outside the ship, just having them slowly passing by, and they'll be playing on loop, so that you're always, it always looks like there's actually stars passing by outside. Also, I haven't mentioned it, we have a fucking alien. I might have glanced over that. I have an alien. His name is Terry. His name is Terry, and he is programming my new. It's gonna be big. It's huge on the internet. Cookie clicker, except for cows, was the elevator pitch, and Terry loved it, and he just jumped right on board. So he's coding it currently. So far, I don't think Terry actually knows how to code. I'm not sure that that's a keyboard. I think he might actually just be an animatronic, too. Yeah, there's something stuck up his butt. I mean, I didn't want to get into, like, his personal sexual preferences, so I left it. Anyway, that's Terry. He's coding Cookie Clicker Cow game. Also over here, this is not, absolutely not, a Christmas tree ornament turned upside down. This is an alien pleasure device, and we don't talk about it, we just look at it, and we know that it's not an upside-down Christmas tree ornament. So we're walking away. Also, I made this lovely table. I made that out of a shape. It's just a shape. There's no texture to it, and yet, how good does that look? Looks good, Pawn. Thank you. Why is there a television on the Starship Enterprise? Because Terry is working on my new cow game. Shut up. Cowkey clicker, Xavier Downs? Yes. Cowkey, we hadn't thought of that. Terry, write that down. We hadn't thought of that. Actually, we had already thought about that, because we're not paying you, you know, revenues or rights for your ideas. That was we thought of it simultaneously, didn't we, Terry? Shut up. So yeah, that's our original property. In fact, don't, you know, I might sue you, you know, so you might just back off, Xavier. 19 hours, Pawn, says the 14th Doctor. Is that how long I've been awake? I better drink my friggin' coffee then. Does it seem like I'm tired? Not your friggin' lips. Moo-pewter. It's a moo. Okay, that was, we actually also, Terry and I were talking about the moo-pewter concept, so that's going to be, oh, it's moo-pewter? Moo-pewter. So that's also, you know, watch it. That's it. You're stepping on our trademark. Hello, Die Soup? Die Soup 2. The second Die Soup. Rex Gates, Cheerington. Happy holidays, all. What holidays? It's done. Jesus. God, get over it, man. Life goes on, and so do we. Just how we do it is no mystery. Ask Terry. Thank you for the cheer, Rex. Merry Impeachmas. Happy Cowkey clicker to you. Noah Crouch cheering 100. Hello, Noah, and thank you for the 100. I write novels, Pawn. I'm used to getting no money for my own intellectual properties, says Xavier Downs. Well, then, you're... we might need some work done later. He's used to not getting paid, Terry. He's just like you. We might need some work done later on our plot, if you could help us out with that. Moving through Worf's quarters here, past the ceremonial batleth slash, they didn't have one, so, revolver. This is obviously the replicator for all of your condom needs, I suppose. I don't know what they're replicating usually. And over here, the closet where Worf keeps his also condoms. And then Worf, of course, has his own ATM machine in his room, because you know how he makes a lot of money at the staff poker games, and it's just easier to just take it home and put it right into his own ATM quicker, is what it is. I made a bed. Okay, surprised to find out in the last live stream that Planet Coaster does not have beds in it. You know, it's a roller coaster theme park, Pawn. And I would say to you, one of the themes is what's one of the themes? It's one of the themes is something is a building, and then if I go under the filters, one of the themes is the scenery theme. It's fairy tale. Fairy tale. How do you have fairy tale as a theme and you don't have any beds in the game? I mean, it wouldn't have been one that stuck in my world, in this sci-fi thing. I wouldn't expect it. But beds for little girls, and they have like, you know, like a princess bed, or you got like little, like butterflies, or little boys, you know, if they're into pink butterflies and stuff like I was. But that just gets you beat up. Don't do that, kids. Worf is the Enterprise smasher, says Brent Geary. Noah, please fix the bot. Oh my god. My name is German. Please don't try to pronounce it. Good work. DS. Yo, bump it. Bot is being reworked. Yes, yes. Take your time. Worf is the Enterprise smasher. Right, so we'll take the traditional Kalki Clicker universe, then we'll take an earlier part of it, a darker, more twisted and high drama time in the canon, and we'll put something completely new and dark under the same name. We'll call it Kalki Clicker: Discovery. I don't like the idea. I think you're bastardizing the original property. I think you're losing the whole like thing about what it was about. I think you're ripping out the joy and the soul from that universe by doing that. That's a bad idea. You're fired. You're fired, Xavi? No. That resolver really makes it feel like a Westworld exhibit, says Himkey. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'll put on temp bot if that'll make you feel better, says no. Take your time. Shower my body in your sticky goodness. I never said that, no, but I never said that. But if I had said that and I did have a sticky body and I needed to shower it, why, right through here, the sonic showers. Oh my god! They actually are in here! What the... I didn't know that. The last time that I played the game, whenever I like pushed through this black area, I just pushed through to the other side. Did they update the game recently? Now you push in here, there's actually like a shower head. These are the sonic showers. Holy friggin' crap. I mean, it's supposed to be a restroom, so I don't know how, like, maybe it's like a yogi's restroom. What you do is you do a, upward facing tortoise. You do a handstand, and then you just have to, like, put whichever thing you need to evacuate. So I don't want to think about this anymore. That's why did you make it into a shower and not a... It's fine. I like it. I love it. Okay, that's the bathrooms. This was six hours. This was 6 hours. These pillows are made of marshmallows. You don't understand my plight. This is wood on a spaceship. I had to use wood to make it... Rex Gates cheering 10. Multi-sex shower stalls with no doors. Yeah, I mean, it's not for that many people. Well, I mean, as many as you can fit in. I don't care if you clown car it. I mean, it's I suck, said Mr. Higgs. Ronan Pond, did you see my present I sent you over Discord, the 14th Doctor? That I am the Lord of Gravel? I am Sir Gravel of Gravelington? Yes, I did see your image. Thank you. I like it. Every time I watch Pawn, I pop a Science Junior, said Blind Gaming. Anyway, so I made a bed. Beds don't exist in the world. That's just a shape, and these are 2 marshmallows. And that's a thing, and then these are wood, and then that, I don't know what it's for, but it looks good. Worf has his own ATM. He keeps condoms in his closet. Just you know, summarizing for anyone who just showed up to the stream and didn't catch the first 10 minutes of me riffing on this crap. There's a giant revolver in the corner. This isn't pizza. It's art expressing Worf's soul. He made that himself, okay? It's impressionist. You don't understand his soul, and this is Terry, who's programming Kalki Clicker for us. There, we've all caught up now. Noah cheering 6. Have you figured out that you can use multiple buildings to make more complex structures? Yes. If not, hint, hint, I know that I can make more buildings than one building. I'm building it all into one, and I can copy and paste the things that I want to paste and how I want to do it. So far, this really only makes sense as one building to me. Cheer 100, did your Zen special costume show up? Zen special costume? Is that the third of the 3 things? Did you get to see, Rex? I got my, handsome man wig that you sent me, and I wore it all last stream. Once I opened it. I don't know if you had to leave before I started opening presents or not. I talked for hours about nothing. Welcome to another live stream where we're going to do that. We're actually broadcasting today in Twitch's talk show channel because I just go with it, Pawn. Just go with it. Cheer 10. Your gun holder is what's in the bathroom. My gun holder is what's in the... What? My... Oh, right. Because this is my rifle, this is my gun. This is for shooting, this is for fun. No, I get it. Cheers 6. No, use multiple buildings, putting quote marks for that reason, to make more building more complex. Off angles and offset grids and all that, says Noah Craw. So overlapping buildings in order to break the fact that the developers didn't think very well when they put this thing together. Noah, don't even start defending the fucking game. Certainly not early. Certainly not early. I don't want to hear it. What I want to hear is how we're going to make this look more like the Star Trek and like the Enterprise D. And the first thing we're going to do is color it. That's what we're going to do. Because I was making everything white and gray last time because, I don't know. I wasn't looking at any reference pictures. I just wanted to get started and figure out what the hell was in here that would help me make a, what just happened? That would help me make a spaceship-looking thing. It was my first time in the game, so it took me a while to discover the parts that I ended up using. A lot of putting things in and then deleting them and putting them in and deleting them. Wait, till you see his other wig that's arriving in a week or so, says Wax Skates. There's more wigs? I'm gonna need, like, can you send me a wig rack, please? Right now they're hanging, one's hanging on top of the Vive, the other one's hanging in the shotgun. There's a reason why it's next to the shotgun. It's part of an outfit I like to wear. Wait, Cheers 6. Well, there are multiple examples in the game of overlapping buildings, so it can have been... Jesus fucking Christ, Noah. Did I not just say don't defend the fucking game? Get out of here. Leave. Take your broken-ass bot and get the hell out of here. How did the man-boy wig look? Everyone loved it. I thought it looked like, on me, like, a, like, 80s, hockey player. Kind of a mullet looking thing. Late 80s hockey player styles, what is it? Cheers 6. Anyway, I'm tired, bye, says Noah Crow. Thank God, get rid of that guy. Okay. He's like, he's the mod, he's got the bot, all this kind of stuff. I just don't need it. I don't need it. He looked like, Dr. Disrespect. So it's a secret to everybody. What are we doing? We're coloring it. Now, I think we can stick with the white, at least for the walls and stuff, but, Enterprise had, I don't know, it had a lot of, like, beige to it. I've got some reference photos over here now. There's a lot of beige, like, in Enterprise, in the D, okay, in my D. I'd have this, and I would have this, and this would probably all go in the beige-ish direction in terms of color. So what do we got that's right here? That's going to be too dark. That's going to be way too dark. But little splashes of color are going to help this so much. Well, what's that? I don't know, you have to drop the thing in order to see it. That's not bad. You have to drop the selection because it leaves a blue outline over the thing when you're coloring it. That's helpful. See, he is such an elitist, mean person, says Rex Skates. I know that about myself. Oh, you mean Noah? He learned it from me. That's racist, says Cheers. Bye, Pony. Bye, Pony. What am I doing? I need to... Okay, I've got the reference photos over here, but now the reference photos are in front of the live stream. I can't see what's going on. I can see the chat, but I need to squeeze this down a little bit. There, squeeze that down. By the way, here's what I did last night. And this is why I'm still up from last night. I have built the second computer. The second computer that we're going to use to stream from. So this one will be playing the game, and that one will be streaming. It is built. I've configured the audio. I worked out a ground loop issue that I was having with the audio. What else did I work out in it? I took my power supply apart and didn't die. Huh? Didn't get killed? I took my power supply apart and changed the... Did I change all of the... What color are you? Well, the way the light hits them, they look like they're the same color as the panels there. What were you saying? I changed the fan in my power supply. The power supply that I have, I'm using an old crap one, 450 watts, something like that. Something I pulled out of the garbage at one point from somebody else. And, it had kind of a loud fan, so I swapped it out for another one. Something you don't really want to do unless you know what you're doing. And I actually do, surprisingly enough. I do. No, really, I do. You guys, also, be that color. Be that color. We need splashes of color around in here, damn it. So you go like that, and then there's another off color. That's the color of the things. No, don't touch those. Yes, little splashes of color. In fact, you guys as well. We're going to carry some of the beige through all of the little accent pieces. All of the little accent pieces. And we can have a white, or maybe even a Kind of a gray-blue is what it's looking in my reference photos. Is what we're looking at. But let's get it colored today, and then I'm setting my sights, my goal, on doing one room today. I want to do one room, and that would be, I would like to do the transporter room before we're done with this. Did you guys change color? I know I selected you. Yeah, you did. It's just from the wrong, depending on the light, when it's light outside, I guess. If I turn the lighting to, oh yeah, now you see it. And now the walls are going to have to be another color. That's fine. I definitely want to do some color. Did you change too? Yes, Pawn, but some of these colors aren't changing with you. Okay, that's... I knew that there were more color selections in there. Yeah. I knew there were more colors. Oh, and you need to come too, you bastard. But, I didn't think that any of them were showing, and they certainly are. So let's... I might want to switch. This is a little bit too copper, maybe, even. Cheer 5. I had a power supply in the 90s. It was so unsafe. I turned off the PC, left the power on at the wall. Yes, that's stupid. I know. Touched the PSU case and got a mild shock. That's why I'm surprised that I managed to get mine open, and closed again, without, you know... Because I took the whole damn thing apart, is the deal. And, I've done that before. I used to be a computer repair dude, but it's not, you know... I recommend people take on. I'm just gonna, all of you, the whole thing, all of it the same color, okay? Give me that all the way through. I think that color is gonna look really good. It actually does match my stock photos. It's just that the wall color is wrong. The wall color needs a little bit of a blue, purple, steel kind of tone to it. Those, I'm not sure about you guys. Let's just focus on the corridor for now. Yeah, let's try just one of these in something like... Go that, maybe, and then when I drop that... That's close. I think it needs to be more in the realm of a purple than a blue. So maybe if I moved you over here and then dropped you... No, that's not right. Angela's 2141 cheering 5. Oh my god, you invalidated the warranty! Gasp. What did I do? They have some juice... Oh, when I opened the power supply? Yes, I absolutely did. Those... things. What things? Those... Power supplies have pretty big capacitors in them. I still don't think that they could really hurt you. I used to work on, you know, tube monitors back in the day in the computer shop as well, and those things, oh, they'll hurt you. They would absolutely hurt you. But I always practiced safe, and I never discharged a monitor before I worked. I was just really careful about it when I did. This has to be, you know, fairly mute in its tone, but it needs to have just a little bit of purple in it too. Just keep leaning it back, Pawn, until you find it. You'll find it. And also remember that you're looking at like a contrast. That could be the color. As I'm looking over at the Star Trek walls, you know, once it's not contrasted by the gray, when that becomes sort of the new light color in here, I think that's it. I think that's your color of next generation walls. Right there, friends. So give me all of these. Can I just select walls? If I selected everything, it would probably not work, Pawn. That's what I'm thinking. Still giving me the ability to change all the... Yeah, okay. Just go ahead and click it all. We're going nice and slow. Those capacitors should not be connected... Damn it. Damn it. Those capacitors should not be connected. The casing, though, lol. Well, but I opened it, Angelus. I opened it. I took it apart completely. Okay? I had to get the fan out from the inside of it, so the capacitors were showing. You know, if I had set it down on a thing and jumped a couple of leads or touched one while I was licking my cat in the rain or something. Something could have happened, is what I'm saying. Not the first time I've taken a power supply apart, but, really shouldn't be doing that, honestly. You know, I'm not going to recommend it anyway, unless you know what you're doing. You can do it. Let me tell you how to do it, and then you'll know what you're doing. You take it apart, and you just be careful not to touch anything. There, now you know. No one is half the battle. Wow, actually, when it's all selected like that, kind of like that color. Kind of like that color. Just do it, Pawn, before you drop the selection again. Okay. There you go. And the floor's got to have it, too. Is it going to end up looking right, Pawn? I mean, that's the color. I'm looking at reference photos right now. That's one of the colors. That's one of the colors that it could be. I'm not sure of that. It looks a little bit too purple. Doesn't it look a little too purple? A little too purple to me. I have discharged on my monitor plenty of times as a Thacker. No, discharge... No. Angeles, I was talking about my experience, Pawn. Not everything is about you. Those capacitors should... What? So those capacitors should not be connected to the casing, lol. Everything is about... You're presenting a fictitious world in which everything is not about me. Stop trying to confuse the issue and focus on me. Focus on these walls. I don't think that's the right color. I don't think that's quite the right color. Maybe just a little bit. Can I maybe, if I select and make them darker? You don't want to go too much darker, Pawn. They do need to be light, but even more mute, pale. Drop that. See, now that's just looking gray to me. That doesn't have any of the hint of purple in there that needs to have. Yeah, I think I got it. Oh, man, boy. Oh. No. What the hell? That was supposed to be my purple color that I selected before. Was it this one? Is it 4 old? That's the one. Alright, just keep going, Pawn. Make all of the things. Can I select? Yes, I can. Do that then, Pawn. Problem is when I start trying to select stuff, if I'm holding down Control and Shift and that sort of thing while I'm selecting it, and then I hold like the camera move buttons on the WASD, that causes me to duplicate objects instead of get the selections. This control scheme is just awful in this game. It's okay, because look at what it allowed me to do, and I had a great time doing it. I mean, by the end of the live stream, I was just, I'm having so much fun. You know, I'm never going to stop bitching, because, I mean, that's what you guys... Fucking hell! You see what I mean? I was holding Control so that I could click that thing. I needed an angle on it, so I pressed D... And then because I pressed D, my whole fucking selection turned into a duplication. Fucking control scheme in this game fucking sucks. I'll never stop complaining, because that's kind of my thing, isn't it? Especially where complaints are valid, like when you haven't thought about any of this. This is Frontier. God, they're awful. God, they're just awful. I give them credit for making a really, really cool, make your own game. I'll give him credit for that. Damn it! I stopped holding Control. Don't worry, just 6 more hours of this. This is going to be my most popular series. My most popular series in the long run. That appears to be the under bit of that. Also, are the frame rates really that bad? I keep, like, seeing little jaggy tears of frame rate out of the corner of my eye. Not in-game. Just for you guys. Pony, the GGO arc of SAO was the best arc. Hang on. Okay, you just dropped it again. Hang on, though. I'm willing to drag that one. Give me the damn settings menu, because it didn't remember how our graphics were set up from last time. Did it forget that we are V-syncing? No. No, it didn't. This was the big issue. The first half of the last live stream was, if I turn V-sync off, let me show you. Let me show you. If the V-sync's off in here, yeah, drop it. Here we go. This is now the frame rate of the video. This is somehow turning V-sync on releases this game to its full capacity. It's because of the encoding. It has something to do with the encoding, although I will mention that I've never seen this behavior in any other game. And then, look, frame rates are back. Weird, huh? Watching Pong get wound up over game flaws is half the entertainment, says Brent Geary. I hope so. The problem is that most people don't think so. And never will, Pong. Never will. Most people do not agree with you, Brent Geary. They would much prefer to see someone who knows what they're doing in a game get in there and do it efficiently and effectively, instead of having to do it like 4 times. Are we 4 times now trying to select this floor? And it just I keep screwing it up. The control scheme in this game is awful. The camera system is awful. I've gotten used to it. It took me the first 6 hours, but I have gotten used to it to a certain extent. But, good God, you couldn't come up with something more consistent than this. So follows the rules of other games. A camera that is controllable. I'm only using this camera because this is like the best out of all of the bad camera modes that they have to offer, which is just first-person mode and then run forward with shift and run. And then when you try and move the camera with the WASD keys, you accidentally duplicate things when all you were trying to do was color them. Color them! Oh God, I hope that's the right color. Because if not, I'm about to deselect it, and then we're really screwed. Can you do, like, object grouping and say, this is a selection? Never forget that this was a selection? I haven't seen that in the game either. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's duplicate selection, split selection from building. I suppose I could rip my building apart in order to accomplish something like that. I don't think you could color them all. I don't know. I'm not done editing anything. Drop the selection so that I can see that we've got the right color. And we do. And we do. I'm going to carry on with it. Even though it's not looking good right now, I think it's all about getting to the point where everything shares that color scheme, and then it's not going to be problematic anymore. I got to go outside to select this one from the other side, apparently. I wonder if... Could I get on the outside and do a... No, you got stuff on the outside, too. You just got to click each of them individually, Pawn. It's fine. Fine, I got all the time in the world. Patience. Patience is what built the Enterprise D. Patience and, you know, it's modelers, a little bit of greebling, that sort of thing. It's effing as hard as I can. I'm effing as hard as I can over here. Did I say that? Ever? I never said that. Don't put words into my ears. Okay. It's all about me. Pay attention to me. Put your words into my ears. I'm putting words into your holes. And then this color. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then it's just the roof now. And it's just the roof in this selection. Then it's all the other things that are inside here. Well, and you could click a little bit faster. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. How you guys doing, huh? How was your, I will make it slightly not about me. How was your impeachments? How did that go? I mean, those of you who weren't here to share impeachments with me, I couldn't believe how many of you came out, you know, were available. That's not what I mean. I don't mean like you don't have friends or anything like that. I mean, I was surprised that, I was just thankful that you all came and decided to spend your day with me. There you go. That's the selection I want. And now what is it that I've selected that I didn't want? There we go. It was that. And the roof is now colored. Everywhere? All of it? All the walls? All the roof? It's getting there. It's getting there, baby. It surely is. Now all of the other things that need to be selected, Pawn, you'll be there. Welcome to the stream, Turbo Nutter! Hey, Pawn, your park is losing money. No, it's not. It's not even open. How could we possibly be losing money? We are losing money. It started out, it wasn't that bad. We were only losing a quarter every couple of days. It would say, you know, you lost a quarter. And I was like, oh, we lost a quarter. If only I gave a toss. Now it's up to like 100 and something. I wonder, that's something to keep an eye on. How long will it take us to get to the point where we're actually losing some serious monies? Some serious sons. I want to see two different colors here, and the problem is, if I drop the color selection that I make, I just drop it, and then I can't get it back, right? I can't get the reselect even on an undo. So you pick a color when you do a selection like this, and you're stuck with it. So my thing is to either go to... Didn't I selected a color, and now it's gone. Now it's not in there anymore, because it's not in my recent, because I flipped through a bunch of others. It's this color that I wanted. Was it like that? I don't know. No, apparently you would need it to be this color anyway, Pawn. Okay. That might be the color that I set everything else to. I think for safety's sake, I'm going to set it to the same purple as everything else. Yes, you see? You see? Now it doesn't look purple. It's starting to not look purple because purple has become the new white. That is how optics work, people. Also racism. That's how that works also. Give me those. Any more of those? Yeah, you got a couple of those in the hallway, Pawn. I'm just going to change the colors of everything. You have to change the colors of things, you know, together if they're the same kind of object. apparently, as far as I can tell. Maybe some of the objects overlap, but from what I've seen, it's per object type that you have to set the colors. You also are going to be purple. I could actually add some in with, like, what do you look like when you're that color? Crap. If I control Z, I get absolutely nothing out of that. I don't get my selection back. I can't check my colors. Yeah. Where's Noah to defend this game? Where's Noah to defend this game for being so great? I get a selection of objects that I can't deselect. You know, I can't see the color that I choose because I have to drop the selection in order to drop the blue halo that's around them. And then once I drop that, I can't go back. Is the frame rate really shit, or is it just... I keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye. Purple supremacy. Did I select you? I've got them all selected again? Good God. Alright, move in on it, Pawn, and then watch it carefully. Which color is it? There's only one color here that actually makes a damn bit of difference in this thing. Is it you? It's you. And when I drop that color, if it's the wrong color, we're screwed. And I have to select it all again. Not only is that the wrong color, it's ugly. You! Where did you come from? Just select you, so that you're in my recent list. Goramit. Goramit. I mean, I know I move slow in the game, but, at least 20% of my slow moviness, has to be blamed on the developers. It has to be blamed on the piss-poor control and mechanics here. How appropriate, says the David Downs. Space, the final frontier. Hey! Good quote! Space, the final frontier, from Noah. Give me this color. I just need more accents, you know? And... yeah, that could work. I could go with that. Yeah. I'll go with that. Alright, and you guys, can I have both of... no, only one thing at a time. One thing of one type at a time. So you're there, none down there. You're one of those, aren't you? Yeah, you're just inverted. And then this is another one. Yeah. That's a long one, so that doesn't count. And there's none over there. Those are my... aha! Hiding. Wait. Yes, you're one as well. You, sir, going the peach? Ah, that's the wrong color, Pawn. Don't click off of it. You're gonna get screwed. I put the peach there, and then I wonder if I did the... that's gonna be a horrible color for that. Yes, it is, but there might be another accent color that would work well with it. What about the darker purple? For one of the darker purples. When I drop the selection, maybe that looks okay. That looks awful, Pawn. That looks absolutely hideous. My God, what are you doing to me? Are you trying to kill me? I'm not, but the game is. The game is. I was just gonna get in here in my head. I was like, yeah, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll focus on building the transporter room today. It'll be so much fun. We'll build, you know, now that I got some experience in the game, we'll just bang something out. That's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. For multiple reasons. One, me. Two, game. There you go. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Jesus Christ. I'll look at it like that, but I don't think that's gonna work either. I think that's going to be too much that. I think it's going to be just too... I mean, it's nice to have the accent. Let me look at it out here. Yeah, that's too definitive. I think these have got to, like, follow the same color scheme as the other, and what I need are a couple of slightly different shades to go in there for the accents on those. And every time I have to reselect them. Can only Pawn do pity points. I think... well, 9 out of 10 of the features of the bot are down. Probably pity points is as well. Also, I'm pretty sure pity points wasn't working in the first place. So, is that all of them? It appears, I don't know, Pawn. You selected them 19 times. How can you possibly keep track? I don't know either. So you can't be that color. If I do that for the exterior, and then for the interior, I do the standard, which is this one. Right? And I say, okay, there. It's just looking really friggin' purple there. Give me this one all by itself and show me white, you know? For the testing's sake, maybe I should just go with one. It's another kind of accent to have that white popping and then some of the orange. Put it out here. I don't think it's going to work for the color, for the palettes that we're working with here. Give me white right in the middle of that. Angels 2141. Not that I'm judging your gameplay techniques, I am though, but isn't this game about making amusement rides, not rooms, says Angels 2141? No, not as far as I'm aware. Have you seen NerdCube's playthrough of it? No. That's like an extra. That's tack on. I think they released some DLC where you could build like rides, coasters, maybe something like that. I don't remember. It's mainly about building rooms. If you're not theming something, then why are you playing this? The rides are really friggin' superfluous. Give me another color. Give me another color. Like, I can use that for the exterior, but I need... If it's too dark, it's too purple, it's too something. You can't see the colors as you're changing them because the freaking design is just shit. What about just in the list? I'd love to be using colors that were in the list so that I wouldn't have to, like, remember that, ooh, I use that color. Every time I select one, it pushes the recent ones out until I lose them, and then I have to go back and find something else that has the color in order to come back to it. That looks like ass. This is just a miserable piece of crap they made here, isn't it? It's just gray. That's just gray. I think that's the actual color of the walls right there. So wait, what if I made that the actual color and then the lip instead I did something with? Something maybe just gray, Paul. Maybe just gray on the lip. Maybe inverted. Maybe the brown there, the peach thing that's turning brown in these colors. That doesn't not work. That doesn't not work. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that because that's as close as I've gotten. So now I can go around and select all of the things and then do it when I was doing before. Right, I'm off to sleep, says Athacra. See, that's true. NerdCube spent most of that series shaping rocks and placing plants. Indeed. Good night, Athacra. If you don't like this game, why aren't you playing The Swindle, says Davy Downs? Because I paid an enormous amount of money for this game. I want to play this game. I just got to get past the parts of it that aren't good. You know. So we'll see if that ever comes around. So what color is this? This is, I'm supposed to be making you the main color, which should be that. And then you become the border color. Yes. Yes, that's what I was doing. I don't like the purple. Let's take it all out. I will entirely do that. I will entirely... If I get to that point, I'm like, purple. Nope, not liking it. I will recolor this thing 1,000,000 times if I have to in order to get it where I want it. Damn this freaking game, though. Angels 2141 cheering 5. You paid an enormous amount of money for this game upon it's on the Steam. LOL. It's on the Steam. The Steam? You mean it's on for sale? Oh, well that's good, because I'm sure they maintain a policy where you can, you know, get a refund if you recently purchased it. I'll just contact them and let them know that, and they'll just tell me to go F myself. That's how I'll handle that. No, I think you're gonna be that color, and then you can be the little flourish of an accent in there. That's not good, Pawn. Nope. Nope, it's not. It's absolutely not. These colors do not work together. It's not coming together. They are actually very spot on with the reference photo that I'm looking at right now. The Enterprise had like a bit of a purple lighting to it. I'm sure the walls were actually soft gray, but the light was casting a purple hue to it. These things are just exactly the mauve tone of you know, baby puke that they were going for in the series, in the show. I'll tell you what, here's what we need in our lives. Here's what we're going to do in order to keep this thing interesting. We're going to break these walls open. We're going to have it be daylight. All right. Looks nice. And, oh, look at that. You're coming into it in the daylight. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. The purples and everything stands out a little bit more. You get more coloration going on. That's kind of nice. So what we're going to do, since we're here, is, while I'm building it, I'm going to let people in. I'm going to open our park to the public. I'm going to open our park to the public, everyone. Are you ready for this? Cheer 5. How much are you charging people to visit this amazing, engaging, and not at all boring room? Well, nothing yet because no one's been able to come in. But now I'm going to open it to the thousands of people who are all waiting for this experience. Here we go. This is the moment you've been waiting for. You can come use the Enterprise's sonic showers. This is going to have to be further away, isn't it? Yeah, paths. Paths in this game. Man, the paths in this game. I'm just going to move you back a little bit, like so. How you doing in terms of being online? You're not at all. Just put the damn thing where it's supposed to be, Pawn. There you go. And then with the pathing, it's been a minute since I, thought about playing the game at all. So making paths is not my usual thing. Enterprise had carpeted paths that were blue. They were a dull baby puke blue. So can I get, like, what would be the right texture for that? And then can I color it? Like, can I color this after I select it? No. No, you can't. I could do that. I mean, does that look like water or does it look like carpet? Looks like blue carpet to me. It's very vibrant blue carpet. Doesn't look like I'll be able to change the color of them, though, which kind of sucks. Is there anything better? It's closer. No, I mean, asphalt. Everything else is, yeah, I think blue is it's gonna have to be very blue. Or I could just carry this red through and go a completely different way with our color scheme. I'm gonna try and follow the Enterprise's color scheme. So that's the path. I'm gonna knock it up to wide as I can take it and still be, not pushing into the walls. I think I can get 7 meters. Yeah, I can get 7 meters, but pretty sure, yeah, pretty sure I'm going to have to move you back just a touch more in order to get this to work. And I might not even get this to work in the long run. Paths, yes, 7-meter path, open right up and head in there. Damn it. I need that one to, you stay there so that I can move this in reference to you and get the idea of where the hell the friggin' middle of this thing is, which should be about there. That walkway should fit in there now. And then a path, and and then can you come up and go through here? Will you? No. But for some reason, you will let me build right underneath it. Okay. So I'm going to have to, with the, let's see, if I put it into delete mode, right? Paths have a delete mode. I just hold down delete, and then the paths are gone. Good for me. And then I'm going to have to bring it up. Is it page up? Is it J? Is L? Oh, what are the buttons? I used to have the notifications up to help me with this. Is it that? That makes it wider. That makes it skinnier. That doesn't raise it. That doesn't raise it. J? I didn't, what did I do? I is a selection tool. Lovely. Paths. It's one of these buttons here. There's tooltips somewhere. Help, F1, show more controls. It's U and J raises the path. So U takes it all the friggin' way up, though. I don't need that. I need it to come up a little bit and be flat with that. How do you do that, game? How do you do that? Can I just hold shift and raise it? Can I... just a little bit? Adjust height, shift, and up and down. Why you no let me then? Because I'm holding shift and up and down. Shift, and you want me to press, like, multiple keys in the keyboard? No. What do you... okay, and you're snapping right now, so don't do that. Undo, don't, just, no. Unclick, click, delete. I know how to do this. I've done it, but cheer, fun. I just had an amazing thought. Captain Picard was bald, and without the fake hair, you're close to that. Just go all Gillette on your head, and you can be the Captain Picard welcome greeter. I wonder if they've got that, like an animatronic in the game, who can be Captain Picard. Just be like, welcome to the park. Tea. Earl Grey. Hot. Jesus God, this game. So turn snapping off, and then give me shift, and then when I do this, you just snap right up to the next thing. So I've got to use terrain in order to, I think in order to force it to do what I need from it, which is just to lift this up to the height of that. I mean, I could embed the floor, too, would be another way of dealing with it. Prefer to actually have it lift up to that instead of having to embed my deal. I don't know why. So give me a pull, and then I pull the terrain up. Yeah. Okay, right about there? Right about there. Now there should be a tool in here. Flatten to foundation, flatten to surface. Chisel, smooth, smooth. Flatten to foundation. Flatten to surface. I believe this is the first place that I touch becomes the foundation. Oops. Yeah, that's not right. Flatten to surface, which should be the first place that I touch becomes the foundation. Okay, so it's just a little bit too high from where I'm starting. Bring it back some, and then grab it from like down here, and then... No? What the hell? Why does it keep raising like that? Flatten to. And it's flattening to... Game? Okay, I don't understand the tools. I didn't really get into the terrain when I was testing. How does this work? Somebody here who knows how to play... Where's Noah? He needs to come back. Use the new scary Trump Disney animatronic. Truck's backing up, says guy. Well, yes. It's not at all the... Wait a second. Smooth? No. Chisel? No. Roughen? No. So, scenery lock. Maybe I have to put scenery lock on. And then grab it? Because I'm pretty sure what these tools are meant to do is to grab it at the height that it is and then allow you to drag surrounding terrain. That's it. I needed to put scenery lock on for some reason. So now that I've done that, I can drag all of the terrain. Okay, game. All of the terrain that's in this general area, I can drag around the thing. Sadly, that's not raising anything up now. That's not what... So scenery lock isn't what you want, Pawn. Because I want the terrain high enough for... Oh, this game. I'm just... I swear I'm control-Zetting and nothing's happening. Undo! Alright, screw it. Give me the flattened foundation and then just... return everything to like I was never even here. Screw it. You, Oh, great. Some of the foundation is screwed up, even though I just went over it with the tool that flattens it. Oh, lovely. Just brilliant. You guys did great work here, people. I'm just going to have it right there. I'm going to drop the whole friggin' thing into the ground. There you go. Easier to lower the building than it is to use the terrain tools. So, you, scenery lock off, and then flatten to the mother effing foundation like I told you to do just a minute ago. Slowly but surely, I pass my cursor over the ground and magically create, then the other thing happens, and the doodly-doo and the whaddly-what. There. Now give me the paths again. Okay, and apparently the paths don't mind coming right in here. Not respecting the existence of this building at all. Which is weird. It's absolutely weird. I thought I was going to have to bring this thing through the building. But I can curve right, you know... It's odd. It's definitely odd. And then shorter? No, that's that. Shorter is... minus and plus. I do need you to go around the corner. And you've gotten a little bit too long there. If I come back, and then instead I make you longer... Can I get you around the corner? I don't know, because the camera is so ass in this thing. So, okay, give me a view from this side, on the interior. No. No. I'm not seeing the path at all here, either, and I wanted the path down the middle. I want to be able to see it. I guess I can just drop the terrain into it once I've got it built. So, you be like that. In fact, give me straight, have it be snapped, and then... I need you shorter, but you won't go any shorter than that. Can I back it up? Back that ass up. Make sure that that's all deleted. And then maybe Ugh, game! Okay, so maybe from here, I extend you out, and then... The lengths are very much set and snapped. Okay, hold on, I got an idea. Yeah? What's the idea? You're not gonna like it. Well, don't tell it to me then. Okay, I won't. I'll show you instead. Does that go around the corner? I think this is the way you want to go around the corner there, Pawn. Okay. I'm gonna say that I did it. I did it! And now what do? Now you move the whole frigging building in reference to what you've just built in terms of a path. Yeah, that actually does make a fair bit of sense. Grab you. Okay, but I didn't mean to. Down. Down enough that I can see the path. Oh, this game hates me. Oh, this game hates me. Can I move you with an advanced move, please? There we go. I can't get it to the point where I want it, where either the path comes up so that you can go on the inside of it, and it's... You know, and I know that you can do it. I know that you can do everything that I want to do. You just gotta, like, figure it out. You gotta figure out the tricks, the trades, stuff like that. It's just to immediately run into problems like this. To immediately have so many issues where I'm like, oh, I can't change the colors. The colors don't work. And it's selected by this and that and the other thing. I'm really disappointed, basically, by your generation. Whoever you are who's watching this, because it ain't my generation, it's your generation. I'm really disappointed that just so many people don't seem to care, or to care that to know what they're doing, or to care that they don't know what they're doing. Seems to be the model of behavior these days. Oh, that goes right around the corner like that. So that's where you want the building, right there, Pawn. Why won't you let me have the building there? Obstructed by what? It wasn't obstructed when I was moving it around. Now it's obstructed. Obstructed by... You bastard. I take you up. It's not up. Down, though? No, that's... Wait. If I go down far enough, do you suddenly become placeable? I don't think so, Pawn. I just think that the visuals are glitching in the game. It's still showing red. So I couldn't place you there if I wanted to. If I pulled you out, 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 out. Obstructed by what, friend? Just a moment ago you were like, yeah, put it wherever the hell you want, and I don't give a damn. What the hell is it obstructed by? Sanity? Logic? None of those made it in? No? Welcome to the stream, Kiro. Hi. You're not going to be here for long, buddy. Nobody's going to be here for too long. Because we're going to be sitting here figuring out how to fight the paths to get them to do what I want them to do. Because I want the paths to show up on the inside of the thing. Damn it. And they're not. And I've tried 2 methods so far. Both of them have failed. So... We're going back to the trying to raise the terrain to a height that matches that so that we can get the path to come up to the right place, and I don't... So I'm going to pull here, and then push. Just trying to get it up just to the level of where it's, and then you'll be able to, but the floor is there. Lol, I'm new here, says Kiro. The bot is in I don't know anything, I'm intensely broken mode. So, yes, we don't apologize. We don't apologize for anything. We refuse to apologize. Surface lock. Deformation locks to the surface or not. And that's just because that's always on. Paint is auto paint, that's fine. Scenery lock. I don't want it locked around scenery. I don't want it building to the height of the building. I've raised that. So when I grab this... There, now it's working the way it's supposed to. Remember when I was just doing exactly the same thing and it wasn't? Remember that? Those are good times. Good times. Are you actually pulling up to the surface that I want you at? I mean, it looks like it, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm just trying to be sure that I'm getting all of it. Now give me like freaking maximum. Just give me a lot of intensity and give me a big size and grab it right there and flatten, 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 flatten. And there's just, I can't do enough things at once with this control scheme. You know, I gotta hold the middle mouse button in order to spin Okay, let's trying that. You seem like you're well above the ground there. Weird way the shadow's passing, but look at how close that is to where our building is. So that now being that. Okay? Take you, flatten you all out there too. Give me the paths, give me the blue, and now this should be above. The camera. Yes! I have the path behaving the way I want it to. Okay. That was about 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes of our lives we don't get back. Good. Good. Doing good. Doing great. Oh, except for now there, some reason it's coming. Why would the floor be raising up there? Now, that's not the terrain. That's the floor. Okay, so it must be the terrain changes thereupon. Okay, even though I just did that big thing where I swept around with the giant one, and you all saw, and it was supposed to make the terrain flat, and that's the whole point of the tool. You saw it, right? Yeah. At 61%. Okay, 100%. There. Okay, we got it now. We got it now. You're gonna do what you're supposed to do. Back to the paths. Back to the paths and take you out. And no, this part of the floor apparently comes up higher than the other parts of the floor. I mean, even if that's the terrain, that can't be the terrain deforming. I love this. I love the money that I spent on this game. Oh, Frontier, you fucked me again. You got me again. You got me again. Delete. Put it into delete mode on paths. Put it into pathing delete mode. Welcome to the stream. Geez, I'm sticking around to the bitter end just because you said that I wouldn't. Go on, stream for the next 3 days. I have nowhere to be, says Davy Downs. You and I will be left here alone, fighting this miserably envisioned game. That, you know, I mean, if I were just sitting here, like, plopping down the stock-built crap, then, yeah, we'd be there. Look at, what the? No, paths. Delete. Alright, but I'm trying to actually play the game in a way that would make it, like, almost a game. That would make it fun and interesting. I could make things my own way and that kind of thing, and I just can't get the friggin' tools to do what they're supposed to do, and then the game to respond the way it's supposed to respond. We have a size of 18 meters, 100% intensity on the Flatten the Foundation tool. This is the foundation. I've grabbed it. I'm painting it. I am painting it right here. Right here. This is the spot. This is the spot that keeps messing us up. Just right there. That spot. Oh, you're as flat could be. I'm flattening your flatness. Oh, but the flatty, flat. Okay. That should be flat. And if this doesn't work, then I know exactly what it is. It didn't work, and I know exactly what it is. It's the bathroom. Right? You're painting the terrain around the bathroom, aren't you? Give me the whole damn building and move it out of there. Is that the thing? Because it's got to be that this is lifting up. This little section of terrain is all bumpy and whatnot. And yeah. Look, you can just kind of make the outline if I move it back and forth. Well, you guys probably won't because the 1080p makes this game look really bad because it's got too much. It looks like snow. But yeah, there's like a square where the bathroom was. So I have to flatten all this terrain while it's not around. Give me the pathing. Figuring out. We're figuring it out. Working with their broke-ass system. They charge too much money for. Go intensity, size, lock the terrain. Tell me I took that thing out now. It's flat. It's actually flat and not just pretend flat, but real flat. Actual, really real flat. 100%, all that intensity. Good. Got it. Done. You move over. Thank you. Please. Kill me. There. Became a Trekkie this year. Now you're one of my favorite YouTubers for yet another reason, says JP Street. What? What? This is a bad stream to be. Don't. No. Leave now. Leave now. Bad stream to be at. I'm just going to be angry. because it won't let me do what I want to do. Look, look, I fixed it. I fixed it. Thank you, JP Switch. Oops, missed a comma. Oh, don't worry about missing commas. Shoot. You're actually typing full words. You've got rec speed. So, how hard do I got to go around this corner in order to, like, match its turn? I think probably that looks like a 90. I'm going to have it do a 90. And then I'm going to stop building. And then I'm going to grab the building. I'm going to advanced move it. And I'm going to find the place where I can advanced move it. I'm going to drag you out up to here. And then check that corner. We want to go around the corner nice and tight. We want to make, you know, we want it to look good. Look good. So, that's a little bit too far forward, but it might not be once you move this over and get these kind of even. Yeah, there you go. There you go. We've got one path built. Fuck you! Obstructed my asshole! My asshole might be obstructed. I may have obstructed my asshole. It'll happen to you kids. You know, you get old and your bowels impact. Oh my god. The game will let me build the path right through the building, but then if I move the building slightly in one direction or another, the game's like, no, you can't do that. We only allow you to clip through objects when you're doing it this way, not when you're doing it that way. That's the only thing I can imagine why it's telling me I can't build it. And the thing is, in order to get this, like, positioned correctly, I need to have the path down so that I can see where it goes. Don't do interiors in this game. That's what I meant to tell you. Do not do interiors in this game. I found out the hard way. I learned from you, Dad. I learned it from watching you. Okay, and then I can't grab you, and then, you know, the X again, grab the building, and then give me an advanced move. And then the arrow that's only on the screen when you're, you know, you could have this arrow so that it's never not outside of the camera. Really easy to do if you know, care about your game, about other people judging your game. You have the arrow never leaves the screen so that you can always control it. Yeah, that's one of the things you could have done. Pull this up, forward, lean you over, okay? So new plan to get around this problem. That looks not as good as I had it last time. Needs to go back a little bit. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn right there, and cannot place it, so we're going to lift it up into the air, where Jesus comes from, and then it's still obstructed somehow. We're going to lift it up into the air, where Jesus comes from, and now I delete the path, I put the thing back down, and then the path will allow me to make it again in the place that I want to make it, and then we'll be, we're going to call this from now on, this is going to be, bug testing with Ronin Pawn. That's what the name of the thing's going to be. We like angry pawns, says Kiro Ivan. Oh, I hope you do. Let's see. Ronin Pawn, this game will do exactly what you want it to if you hold your computer's on button down for 10 seconds. Sort out your words, says GB Switch. I have my words in order. The problem is most of them are profane, and I'm trying to keep a couple of those down. Pause agrees. Yes, Pause is very frustrated as well. Can we get obstructed my asshole as a quote, please? That'd be good. Pause knows Pawn is constipated. Thank you, game. By the way, stupid question, but what are you building right now, says GPS Twitch? I am just trying to build a path that will run through my little first entryway to the corridors of the USS Enterprise D that were kind of half-mile. It's not got to be, like, dead on for Enterprise D. I'm just, you know, building a sci-fi theme. I want the entrance to be like you're walking through a next-generation era starship, and then you come out into the park where there's going to be Star Trek and stuff. So I built that before. I thought we were having a lot of trouble coloring things because the developers didn't realize that when you make it so that when you select an object, it colors it a pale blue, and then you change the color. Then you have to look at that colors. Then you have to click off the colors. Then you have to click back on. Then you have to click back off. So I got kind of sick of that, so I said, let's make a path and let's have them all come to the bathroom. That'll be fun. That'll give us something to look at while we were doing it. Now we've been here for 15 minutes trying to get one fucking path to move through this fucking building. Because these fucking people who... Frontier never should have given money. Never should have given them money. Don't buy a Frontier game, kids. Don't be like me. It's a scam. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. Save you down. I posted a perfect solution, but you didn't read it, says Ronan Pawn. Oh, I read it eventually. I read it eventually. Piles and piles of frustration. Cheer 10. Delete the bathroom, says Jermasian. Oh, the bathroom getting in... And so that's the only thing that can't pass by. It can pass by it while you're making the path, but then once you move the building... You can't do a no-clip move objects or something. In The Sims 3, where I've also been building a starship for the last few days, you can just disable that stuff, says GPS. I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe someone could have built a game where it just fucking worked, you know? And you didn't have to, like, try and, you know, go watch YouTube videos for how you're supposed to cheat the game to get it to fucking work. There's going to be a lot of cursing here. Welcome to the stream, Tweenie Killer. Yes, Mr. Mason. Delete the bathroom is a really good idea. You got her right there. It's exactly what needs to happen. I just hope when I delete the bathroom it actually comes back eventually. Whoa, what's that? Why am I getting a strobing texture there? What's strobing? Doesn't matter, it's in the floor. Yeah, but it's another like, oh, good engine, guys. Oh, nice work. So it's you. I need to edit the... Oh, I can just delete the... Alright, well... Alright, they're selected. Close the bathrooms, and then delete the bathrooms. Okay, I have to edit the building that's got the bathrooms, then select the bathrooms, then delete the bathrooms. Remember at the beginning of the show, I'm like, oh, look, they put shower heads. Why would you put shower heads in the bathroom? They didn't put shower heads in the bathroom, Pawn. That's the other side of the Batleth holder, a.k.a. the giant revolver holder, because they don't even have swords in a game that has a pirate theme. That was, okay. That's actually, see, now that's the part that I like about this. That's the funny I was looking for. Okay, so, without the bathroom... I think I should still just rebuild the path. I think I should rebuild the path first. No. You gotta drop the thing, and then you can build the path through there, but you can't, and then if you move the thing... You can build the path, and the no-clip isn't a problem. The clipping isn't a problem. But then once you move the building, when the path is there, then it realizes, oh, that shouldn't be happening. Advance move. And drag you down. And I'm actually going to need you at a very specific point, because you have to be into the ground a bit. Right? Quite a bit, in fact. Oh god, are we going to have, like, lost our magic spot where the carpet was actually coming through and we can never get it back? Is that going to be a thing that's happening now? Come on, baby. Come on, give me that. And then maybe if I move the mouse way out here, maybe I get more control over, because the blue needs to... Found the magic spot where the path is at the right height. There's one fucking pixel. These guys really thought about everything, didn't they? Like interiors and whatnot. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, for $12 maybe... Oh, no. No. No! It's all strobing. It's all crazy. Oh, paths. Give me the paths. You can strobe all you can strobe if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. My friends don't strobe, and never, ever, ever buy a Frontier game. Okay? These are the life lessons. You listen to the Ronan Pawn. He'll tell you. Grandpa Pawn has a story for you. It's about buying a game from Frontier, regretting it. Regretting it. Just thinking about all the possibilities of what you could do and how much fun you could have, and then it's a Frontier game. And then oh, well, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. These parts don't go together. There's no roof section that actually does the thing that I want it to do. Oh, that was the... Can I, like, where was the... This worked before at exactly the position that it was at, and I was making them out of 2 lengths. I swear it was 2 lengths. Yes, length 2. Now I've got it going. Boom, you made the kern. We did it. We did it. 20 minutes. We got, We got one path running through here. Now I need to take a path off in this direction and get it around to where the bathroom goes, and the bathroom has to go back in there. By the way, when you stand back here, the interior of the floor strobes like a madman. You get inside, okay, it works. Back there, strobing like crazy. The way we are in ultra graphic settings, so this is as good as the game can possibly get at doing its job. Pawn, why can't I just play The Sims and watch your stream without both lagging to ask? Well, it might be, my end might be lagging, which I will be addressing shortly. In the new year, we're going to have a buttery smooth 60 frame per second experience every time, mostly. Because I'm going to have a second computer. I just built it last night. Out of, you know, spare parts and stuff. But the second computer with a capture card. It's going to work out great. Try to pop out Twitch chat window and watch the YouTube video instead, suggests Brent Geary. That is a good solution. YouTube compresses the video more. Also, you can switch to like 720p instead of 1080-60. And you can, yeah. Nice job, team. I love it when a good plan comes together. Yeah, I'd gotten that far. Twitch on my phone, The Sims in windowed mode, and chat on second monitors. So where's the saucer section, eh? The saucer section? It's right there. That's the best that the game could do for a saucer section. Those were all the parts we had, so. Turbo Nutter. We'll get to the saucer section in my 900th hour of gameplay, if I manage to get there without giving up on this shit. I am so disappointed in the contributions of, like, this latest generation of people who call themselves coders. Really. Just all over the place. I just see it, but time and time again. It's not just in games, but it is in games. But it's not just in games, but... you know? It's a thing. I'll tell you that. It is a thing. Can I get maybe like a 4 length for this and take it all around nice and smooth? You don't want a 4, maybe a 3? A 3 make that turn good? Because I'm going to have to go through that door, the archway. It's just going to be carpet coming through here. Maybe a 4 would be okay. A 4, but in... Do you want even a bigger width? I mean, it's a small... It doesn't have to be... It should be the smallest path you can possibly get pawn. And maybe you should bring it... I don't know. It kind of looks alright. I kind of like it to... Give me just one at a time. And we are snapping right now. Turn the snapping off, and now that you're in the room, give yourself like a 3 to come around like that. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. That's looking... And just put the snapping back on. So that's a 90 right there. If I do it with a 4, do I get a 90 out in the room a little bit more? You get a little bit too far out in the room, I would say. No, you don't. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep the people away from playing with the, with that replicator, because you know, they could hurt themselves. You know, if they brew Picard's coffee at, you know, its default temperature, then I'm not getting sued because somebody spilled hot coffee on their penis. You know, that's once is as many times as that needs to happen to me. So now we got the path over in this general direction. I think I'll just take it right along the wall. And can I get one more? Or am I going through the... You're going through, pawn. So you gotta make a hard cut. Or turn snapping off. Bring it around like this. And then... I don't want that to happen. But I'll bet it will be unavoidable. I'll bet it'll be unavoidable. So edit the building. And I need to put in the bathrooms again. So where's the restroom? It is here. Okay, and then I don't know where you think you're putting it. Bring it down here so that I can see it. No, so that I can see it. I need to be able to see it in the room. In the room. There you go. Yeah, no. Can I? Like that. Are you on the ground though? Huh? Huh? It just snapped and connected and did the thing that I wanted to. It's a little screwed up here, but Jesus, if I demand anything more from the game, it'll never work. This path wasn't even, like, supposed to be. It's not like a, ooh, look, you know, we're done now. This isn't even, like, the proper entrance. Also, the path looks like water instead of what I would have wanted it to look like. What are you going to do, Pawn? I don't know. I'm going to change all the floors to orange. I'll tell you that much. To the peach color. Because I'm looking at a reference photo over here, and the Enterprise D, it had the blue going down the middle, but the carpet on the exterior of that blue strip that ran down the middle was a nice peach tone. That'll look good, actually. That'll look very good. So yeah, all the floors in here have to go that color. Can I... Any possibility that I could, like, just get the floors by selecting like that? And then deselect anything that gets caught in it. Looks good, actually. I think you did. I think you managed it, Pawn. And those would be that color. Yes. And then get all the rest of them. Get all the rest of them, too, Pawn. That got all those. And then new, and new. And you as well. And then in this room, grab these. It's just so... It's so mentally draining to fight tooth and nail for every friggin' thing that you do in the game. You stay there. I won't even touch that floor because I know it's just going to screw me over. And then the camera, the selection areas, the paths, just every friggin' thing. I know, like, when I first got in here in 2 hours, I built a... I built a park, I built some restrooms, I slapped some stuff together. It was good, it was fun. I wanted to upgrade, my play experience and make something really epic. And I had this really cool idea. And now here we are. And Jesus. Jesus, it's gonna take friggin' ever. Now drop that selection and see how that looks. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so... Will you please stop selecting things. Stop highlighting things in blue so I can actually see what I did. But that looks so good. The floors being orange like that. It does. It pulls the whole thing together. The purple that's in the color that's on the wall is almost completely gone, because it just holds together now. Oh, that looks so much better. And we can open the park. Is it open? When did I pause time? I think I accidentally paused time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Come on in. You want to see our best attractions? They're right through this way. Follow me, okay? Oh, I see your kids are here. Your kids are gonna love this. There's so many rides, and we've got amazing. It's gonna be really fast, really high. Oh, the coasters. Ooh, yeah. Follow me. Oh, are any of you prone to like throwing up or anything? Because it's a pretty intense experience that you're gonna have in our park. Here, right in here, our first ride that we've got for you. Follow me, kids. Follow me. I'm gonna show you. Okay, you guys like tilt-a-whirls? Do you like tilt-a-whirls? Do you like carnival? Like riding on the horses? Going around merry-go-rounds? Because we don't got any of those. Those are too pussy. Those are weak. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to curse in front of you children. I'm really sorry there, Steven Spielberg. Come on through here. You're going to see it's the best ride that you've ever been on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enjoy the restrooms. Did you like it? Did you like it? Wasn't it awesome? Wasn't it awesome? Look, he's smiling. Oh, of course. Yeah, you guys, you come back anytime. I'll get you some more poop. We did it. We opened our first ride. This piece of shit game. Ma'am, I've got the best ride for you. You're going to love it. That's the park. Good night. Oh, God. Didn't know if I could watch this game, no offense. Don't know if I can watch this game since Turbo Nutter, no offense. Back to World of Warships, I think. Never really been a fan of Planet Coaster. Me neither. It's not the coders' fault, it's the companies selling beta software because we buy it. No, it's the coders. Frontier did this with Elite Dangerous, and they did it again with Planet Coaster, and they never finished the games. There's an entire expansion pack that kind of looks like TNG. Really? So I'm just wasting my time and effort, huh? Because I don't want to pay money. That's the park. Good night, Sister Mason. Ronan Pawn's vacation. And I thought I was quick and to lose. Sister, you still here? I got you. I got you back. We did it. We opened our first ride. You guys have been wondering, when are you going to, like, put in a ride? We got our first ride. Everybody's loving it. Everybody's loving it, loving it, loving it. Maybe we'll make a profit this month. Wait, how much does it cost to use the bathrooms? Ticket prices per guest. We'll say kids poop half price. There you go. There you go. It's 6 and 3 to use the bathrooms. We're gonna turn a profit from now on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What else was I gonna do? Didn't I say something about like coloring something or the other or whatnot? There's all these things need to be colored. Screw coloring, Pawn. You're finally making some progress, man. Yeah, you call this progress? I call it progress. Delete these outer walls. We need to carry on. We need to make the transporter room. That's what we need. What we don't have is the transporter room in here. This is effing ridiculous, Pawn. Yeah. So you go around that corner. And then, how do I want this to work? Like, because the idea is, in case you weren't here for the first 9 hours, the idea is, in the long run, I want this to open up. You come out of the entrance cave, and you just see, like, a big cube that as you get closer and closer and closer, you realize that is the holodeck, and it has exploded a little bit. It's malfunctioning. So there's chunks of holodeck kind of just floating in midair, because the implication here is that everything back here was the holodeck, and your entire life until now has been a lie. Welcome to reality. And our theme park. Walk through the holodeck, out the doors of the holodeck, and into the Enterprise. And then you go on your first ride, which is taking a poo. $6, 3 for kids. And then... And then you walk through the Enterprise. This is the grand entrance. Go around a couple of corridors. You got this one where it's like a crewman's quarters area. The toilet's back there to give people a reason to like go through it. You got an alien here to just grab your interest. The crewman's quarters, turn around the corner here. I think maybe as you pass on the left. I think it wants to be on the right. I'm going to say on the left for now. The transporter room. And then maybe the last thing that we try and do on the right would be the bridge. I don't even know if we do the bridge. It would be, you know what, instead of doing the bridge, maybe we go into the shuttle bay. And then the shuttle bay, okay, is actually a tram. It's actually a train. It's a train station. Yeah, you go into the shuttle bay and there's a train station. That takes you to the real park. I think there's got to be a walking path to the real park too, but I like that idea. Instead of trying to do the bridge, maybe we'll do the bridge in the long run. But for today, my plan was, oh wow, look at how much that looks like water and not carpet now that the lights are on. Great. I do kind of like just the colors though. I like how the colors play off of each other, and that's apparently as close as I can get for paths. You should try this in The Sims, says JP Stitch. Would it be like 1,000% easier? It'll probably turn out better, says JP Stitch. I love the lighting engine in here. I love how much minutia you can get into. It's just, I have only put in as many hours as you have seen me play on the live stream, and you have seen how many of those hours have been fighting this game to do basic functions that surely... I am not the only person who went, I want to do this. Why doesn't this work? And that still isn't, you know, fixed. Borg Cube, you say, says TurboNutter666. And this is just the entrance to the park. I just wanted to do like a Star Trek TNG modeled entrance to the park. And then once you get in the park, it turns into just whatever we want to do with sci-fi. I love the idea of having like a section maybe we can make look like an XCOM setup, you know, tile... Maybe even, you know, you give the tile-based movement kind of thing. I don't know. But anything sci-fi goes from there. We could have a Borg ship. We could have Star Wars in the same, you know, Star Wars over here, Star Trek over there. Anything. Anything. We'll do a Quantum Leap. I don't know. Anything. This is just the entrance. But I do want, you know, I love this idea. If I can just, you know, get on with it a bit. The game will get out of my way. Alien human with lazy-ass makeup wakes up, finds out entire life has been holodeck program. That's the idea. Like a mix between the Sherlock Holmes plot and the Picard flute episode. I forget the flute episode. That sounds very familiar. I think you need a souvenir shop. A souvenir shop for the loo. And then you come in here, everybody, and then, oh, did you love the ride? Oh, do you want pictures? Do you want pictures? This is the picture stand. You can put someone selling pictures right here. People come out of the, hey, you want to, commemorate your experience in the bathroom ride? We got pictures of you on the squatter. Right, so I'm tired. Screw that sticking to the end poop. Good night, all. Good night, Xavier Downs. The Sims 3 has pretty much the best customization options any building type game has ever had. Okay, except Little Big Planet, maybe. Red Dwarf section? We can do a Red Dwarf section. It's, good. It's not a lot of staff I'll have to buy. Just the one guy and an hologram. You seen Red Dwarf Pawn? I've seen, yeah, I saw some. Really liked what I saw. Just hard to get hard to get your hands on, and I was kind of coming out of a Zen center at the time, out of a monastery when I saw some Red Dwarf, and nothing sticks to you when you're coming out of there. What am I doing? I don't know. Drop that. You want to build more everything. Right. I think this thing just has to immediately curve again. I think we just have to immediately curve it back in the other direction. Here's a question, Pawn. Will it ever be able to curve back? Answer, pretty sure not. Pretty sure not. Edit building with selected part. Go to the buildings, give me the walls. I'll show you why not. What are these again? These are called panels. Give me just panel walls. A news lord is now following. What the hell? You're just following now? I'll show you why I don't think this is going to work. So we got panel walls, 4 meters. In order to get these curves to work, we've got one of them on the inside of the grid. You can just barely make out the grid there. This one's on the inside of the grid, that one's on the outside of the grid. Why do you do that? Because the curves. Because if you want curved walls, one has to be inside, one has to be outside, which makes a whole bunch of problems for pretty much everything else. You really need to have these both on the inside. And there's my floor. Spamming through the... It's fine. So I'm guessing that when I go and try and duplicate this, and then I want to curve it back in the other direction, yeah. So I can't have a curve that goes back in the other direction. Because of the way they made the game. Because they didn't give me the option to place things where I need to place them. And for those who have, know a little bit about this game, before you say, grid size will not help. We went through the whole first thing was me, experimenting with this and going, what can I do and what can't I do? You can't do that. So apparently we are not curving again unless we curve in the same direction, and that kind of defeats our purpose. For now, I think I'm just going to build out. In fact, I'm going to delete you guys. I'm going to take a wall that's already the right color, because the game only occasionally selects things. Selects the same colors that you were using before. I'm just going to take this out a little bit, and I said, I kind of want you looking into the teleporter room there. We don't need that black room anymore, so I'm just going to destroy it. Why are you in the ground now? Did I tell you to do that? I didn't tell you to do that. Don't tell me what I told you to do. I didn't tell you to do that. Put one there. That'll be a doorway there. And then this, we'll have to just, push into the shuttle bay, I guess. Kind of screwed here. Wait a second. What if I had this corridor carry on straight? Took out that curved panel right there. We still have the curve that goes around that way. No, you can't. You can't. I was going to have it break off into 2 sections. I mean, I could, but what I'd end up with would be not quite right, is what I'd end up with. Because then that would curve off nicely. This would go straight. My idea was, what if I just kept, if I broke it off into 2 sections. One of them went down a hall and went to the shuttle bay, and then you could get on the shuttle bay. You get on the tram and go wherever we're going to take you in the park from there. And then the other direction was just a walk out into the park direction. So the shuttle bay would be off to the right. Straight ahead would be the entrance to the park. Problem with that I immediately foresee, if I delete you and I delete you, is again going to be that whole rounded problem that we were having before. I'm probably going to undo all of this, so I'm just deleting this to get out of my way so I could see what I'm doing here. I need a curved 4 meter panel, and again, we're going to have this issue where if I wanted to have a curve there, I can't have a curve there because of the way that the walls do the thing. And I can, but, you know, you got to live with the wall just going and then taking a turn. I suppose I could hide that behind something. If I were to hide that behind something, wow, I'm losing all of that stuff? No, I'm definitely undoing, even if I decide to do this, so that I can grab all that stuff and use it somewhere else later. If I put that there, and then I, like, hid the break in the wall, then I could have a straight through. I could have a straight pass through, and one that goes off to the side, and that would be kind of cool. It would give you two options, two ways to get into the park. One of them would be a grand reveal that shows you, you know, the rest of the park. One of them would be just as, you know, kind of awesome, because it would be the shuttle bay, and then you get on the shuttle, it takes you to the entire opposite end of the park in the long run or something. I don't know. But so from the interior, this would look something like that, and go off. And I think I can actually find some way to hide that line, because that looks pretty freaking cool, and it makes the place look enormous to have those both open like that. I mean, it won't be open to, you know, the skyline like it is now, but have them a pass through this way, a pass through that way. Don't know how big the modding scene is for Plastic Coaster, but I think you'll need some of those to make this work. Mods? No, I'm not installing any mods. I refuse to. That would give me less reason to complain about Frontier and people who want to pretend like the game is like really good, fully finished, and they didn't mess anything up. You know, I wouldn't be able to piss them off as much. The American remake of Episode 1 is effing cringeworthy, says Turbo Nutters. There's an American remake of Red Dwarf? I've only ever seen the original. I'm watching from my phone in a car, says Noose Lord. Well, beam me up, Scotty. By the way, have you heard of Stage 9 VR? I don't have a VR headset, but it's pretty goram amazing in 2D. I have not heard of that one. It's ridiculous how well made that thing is. Well, it would be a nice change of pace for... FYI, it's the Enterprise D in Unreal Engine, and it's effing massive. Are you saying that Stage 9 VR is the Enterprise D? That's what that is? Props can cover up seams, said Germasian. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I can do that. So I will cover up that seam, because this works rather well, and then we'll go off that direction. We'll go off this direction. But I did say I was going to undo, because I deleted a whole bunch of cool stuff, and that's actually, like, this whole thing is a nice little, you know, group of object that, if it's not going to be there, then give me it to move somewhere else, or to duplicate some, you know, at some other time, because that's good stuff. Give me, I don't know, just Emmett? Yeah. Emmett Brown. Emmett. What? Nothing. Never mind. Use going, how do you get it to snap to the middle pawn? You hold F? No. Yes. V? V to snap to surface. F to snap to center. That's not the center, and now you've changed the rotations on me, and I can't get them back. V to change the C? Snap to surface. Alright, just leave all that there. Then stop. That's another idea. Give me this, I have to reselect everything? Of course I do. Of course I do. What the hell? I don't know. Do an advanced move. That's the only thing that actually works in the game. They give you tools. The tools don't work. Just move out of my way. I can do the rest of the stuff I want to do. Move out of my way! And then I will need a light, but it's not going to be there because I got to knock this wall out. Oh, I like how that ends there, though. Oh, that's okay, Pong. You can make another straight, and then it'll work. It'll be fine. Will it? No. Damn it. You are also going to have to go, which means you go, and you go. And then grab a curve from anywhere. Well, there's one right here. And then... no. You had it on that one. And then move it to the place it's supposed to be, which is right on that 1 pixel where that works. There you go, and then give me the 4-meter wall. Spin it. Pop it in here. Why are you at a completely different height than the rest of the walls? Oh yeah. because the rest of the walls are embedded into the ground. Because that's the only way to make the paths even kind of work. Almost forgot. Come on over here. Okay, yeah, go there, and then you gotta go down one. And then like that, and like that, and like that. Alright, we'll just leave it there. And then all the other things that need to happen. That goes away. Thank you. This goes away. I do like the day-night cycle. I at least like the colors that you get. However, it immediately rushes you back into and away from these days on the natural cycle. Just give me like 3 of these. Is that one too many? Of course it is. F it. Easier to delete than to anything else. What I've just decided. You. You. And then, do I have any curves? I do. Give me you. Spin it around. Oh, right. I almost forgot. The game didn't plan for me to use any of these walls as an interior. Right. I remember now. I know I'm gonna need you. Just go ahead and cover that. And then this whole black thing has to go. It has to go. There's no, I spent quite a bit of time actually building this, because it's all made out of panels that don't snap to anything. So it was quite a bit of work, effort, in order to build that. Now, it's gone. Entirely. It will never come back. It's a sad day. No, I'm happy, actually. Quite happy. So, very nice. And then, is that all covered in? It is all covered in. Give me some more floor panels for, the floor. Duplicate. Oh, crap. Right there. There. This camera, it's my favorite. It's my favorite thing. Oh, the camera. It's so good. So good, the camera in this game. Yeah. And drop a bit over here. Boy, I said, you know what? Another thing about this game, time just flies. Time really does fly in here. I have accomplished literally nothing, and I feel like I've been here for like, I don't know, 45 minutes? What's it been? 2 hours we've been live streaming. Time flies. Not in the sense that you're having fun, but in the sense that you just assume that you probably got a bunch of stuff done, right? Because there's no way that took as long as it did. It did. It always takes as long. It's that long. It's really that long. I know you don't believe it, but it really did take you that long just to accomplish the basics in this game. Yeah. Hey Ronan, can you test my coaster I made real quick and give me some feedback? I can share the workshop uploads, says verified email confirmed. No. Just no. You're gonna ask me verify a coaster? Dude, I'm the guy who's like, coasters? What? No, this game is about interiors. Interior design, squidging the floor through the terrain even though it doesn't want to be. I have to address that. This is really making my brain hurt. What am I supposed to do for this? Because I like raised the terrain artificially in order to get it to a point where this was working, and then I had to move the building, and now the building's in a spot where like I need to, no, don't do that. I need it to move, but it has to be like by the tiniest little, just one tick. I need you to see, and then the carpet disappears when I move it there. Get way the hell out here. Oh. And there's some spots. The further I get away from the arrow, it seems like the more control I have. There is just one spot. There is just one spot where you actually get the path to show up on the interior, and I want it on the interior. Oh, I had it for a second. I got it again, and then it's obstructed because of the goddamn motherfucking... Oh my... Never mind. Never mind. It's perfect. It's perfect as it is. With the terrain strobing through the floor. Holy God. I'm here, says a news floor. Go away! Stage9.co.uk. It's free. VR recreation of the Enterprise D in a crazy ultra detailed glory. Cool. I am insane, says Hoyo streaming. So am I. I don't think I can play this game on any of the live streams, can I? I can't. Bought the game because I thought we could have fun, building on the live streams, take our time, go slow, do something creative, you know, laid back. Laid back. I don't think we can do this. If I'm going to be able to do anything with this, it's going to have to be me sitting here quietly, playing the game, and then turning it into an edited series, which I know will make a lot of people happy if I do an edited series out of anything, Planet Coaster especially. You know, sitting here recording 3 hours of me doing the slightest little bits of build, because it takes apparently 3 hours just to get through all of the problems when you're designing an interior like I want to do, and then chopping it up and chopping it down into 12 minutes of fun and funny and frustration and out. It's my birthday in 9 minutes, as Hoyo's streaming. Why am I even awake? It's nearly midnight. Well, go to sleep or else the birthday fairy isn't going to leave you any toys. Or any chocolate in your sock drawer. It's something like that, right? Pretty sure it's something like that. What is this one? What is that?
It's your birthday.
Hoyos?
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday.
It is early, though. I need to wait 9 minutes. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Merry impeachments, everyone. One and all. I do like that. I do like that curved wall, seeing that, and then coming through like that. I hide the seam with, like, a little bit of something, and then we take it through like that. Look, I managed to do almost nothing. This wall is up there for some friggin' reason. Give me this one again. No, just, yeah, just move, bring it back here, bring it down to where all the other walls are. Surprisingly enough, Frontier, I wanted the wall next to the other wall to be at the same height as the previous wall. Could have snapped that there. Also noticing that these walls are higher than the others. I think that's for a reason, though. I think they look better there. The cutout, I think it was the thing. I wanted it to be that high, so I moved those up. Yeah. I wanted to build the thing today. I'll tell you what. We've been here for 2 friggin' hours. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How little I've accomplished here. I'm going to, we're going to have a live stream break. I'm going to come back and I'm going to accomplish even less. I'm going to focus on building me the transporter room. Okay? And we will just bang it out. We'll flesh it out. Maybe we'll just do like a snap, throw some things around, plop them down, and say, okay, that's at least a formula for making the transporter room. Because I've got some source material here that I can, some reference material that I can try and actually get it right. I've been up for 23 hours. No, 22 hours as of now. I still got energy, though. You know, I don't know, maybe the coffee helped. This is going to be the last time that I bring Planet Coaster to a live stream. This is going to be the last time I bring Planet Coaster to a live stream. I hoped that we could play this. I hoped that we could, you know, have some real fun out of it and really go with it. But as long as this is what I want to do, it's not going to work out that way. But I'm still on board for doing like a series on YouTube. Because actually that'll be a nice thing. It'll be nice for me to have like Planet Coaster as something to do when I'm bored and don't want to work. Or when the fatigue is on and I want to play something, but I don't want to, like, do things on the Minecraft server that, well, people, you know, well, you're not around or something like that. Well, we're not doing a live stream. I can't play XCOM, Kerbal. This will be good for me. I'll do a little bit of this. I'll just record huge, long sessions, and I guess it'll be edited. I don't know. May the Mueller be with you, says GP Switch. Happy Birthday is back in the public domain, says Brent Gary. Yeah, but this one's better. I actually do prefer this one. Just a bit, it's a funner recording. I am going to come back because I feel like I can't leave here having accomplished all. I absolutely can't leave you. So we're going to have, hopefully, just another hour of live stream after this brief 7-minute break. I would usually say don't go anywhere. Feel free and just wander off into the forest and the trees. Pawn back in 7 minutes, not out. Stay or go, I won't blame you. am the Ronan Pawn, and welcome back to a twitch.tv/Ronan Pawn live stream on twitch.tv/Ronan Pawn. We're playing a game that you'll never see on a live stream again. Probably. Good God, Planet Coaster, what have you done to me? What have you done to me? It's the kind of game that I could sit around and play. I could sit around and play on my own time. But it takes too much little futzing and minutia and whatnot. And by the way, I think it's actually Hoyo's Streaming's birthday as of now. Is it as of now? As of now, happy birthday, Hoyo's Streaming. I'm playing the song again, the happy birthday. No, I'm not. I'll just sing you the true happy birthday song. Happy birthday, it's your birthday. What a great day. Because that's the real one. We're getting rid of the old one. It's old hat, it's crap. Nobody wants it anyway. It's finally in the public domain, they can't charge for it. Who wants that birthday song when we can have strobing textures that eat away as you move the camera in this just massive sandbox builder that's so amazing. Currently doing number one. Number one. I could take a number two. I should have done that during the live stream. Right now he's Riker, but Chinese. Who? You think I look Chinese? They have such soft skin without all the cracks and breaking, and that's racist, Pawn. Some of them look horrible. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be racist. Chinese people look awful. There we go. What are you doing, Pawn? I wanted to actually feel like I accomplished something in this, our last frickin' live stream after 2 of them. A game I paid out the nose for, and then it went on sale 48 hours. Frontier, never again. Never, I don't care what it looks like, what it is, the whole world's saying, oh my god, you gotta check. Never again, Frontier. Done with you. Brigham, done with you. So if we're going to have you come through this way, right, and then over here is the and then out there is the this is going to end up being the cargo bay. The cargo bay? The transport bay. Where the shuttle is, the shuttle bay. That's it. Shuttle bay is going to be over there, and then over here is going to be the actual walkout entrance to the proper park. I think actually, in the long run, I will want to sit down and try and make a, not trying too hard, but we'll see what we can do, recreation of the bridge of the Enterprise. I think that should be this way on your way through the proper exit, which means this way should have one more little, like we did with Riker's quarters. It's not Riker's, it's Worf's quarters in here, where you can walk in, and maybe I can give him a reason to go into the transporter bay. Maybe you step onto the transporter pads, and what you really get out of the deal is, a hot dog or a hat. Just put a store embedded into the transporter area. I think that would work out well. Help me, I've run out of ideas. Welcome to that live stream. So, we've all run out of ideas here. We can't make this game live streamable. So, if you're turning the corner, you're going left here. Oh, lovely sunshine morning. Where's the transporter room? I feel that the transporter room should be off to the left, and that's why I deleted the giant black box. You were right, Pawn. Do it that way. It would be cool, actually, as people are walking through this way, if they happen to swing an eye and look back. Maybe they'll go around that corner and take a peek. If I put the transporter room right in there, it's not enough room. The entrance has got to be here. Yeah. So that'll be the entryway right there, and we've already built an entryway, so let's not reinvent the wheel if we can get away without having to do so. This is going to be a duplication of all of the things that make an entryway look good, which are, I believe, all of those things. Yeah. Now, if I Control D you, and then I drag you over here, spin you in the direction I want you. Actually, maybe I'll have this one facing this way with all the buttons and whatnots. I should have buttons and whatnots on the other one on the outside, too. But that looks real good. Right there, like, immediately. That's nice. See, this is what I thought we'd get to. We'd eventually get to the point where I could just, like, go, okay, I'm going to need some walls there, so if I'm going to need walls there, let's just grab, let's see, you, and we'll have like that, and I'll just, and then, oh no, don't forget these, and you gotta grab a couple of those, and then it's a D, and then you come over here, and you say, okay, wall. Boom. 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 Boomy. Boom. Boom. Boom! That's how that's supposed to be. It's exactly how I always wanted. And then another one, and then boom. That actually works. It actually works all right, Mr. Pawn. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Do it again. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I like it. It's looking like you're accomplishing something. You're going to have to go back and delete all the overlapping parts, I think. I don't know. Maybe I got it right. First try. I don't think that's ever happened, Pawn. I wouldn't count on that. Ooh, and you're actually lining up where you're supposed to and everything. And then give me another one. And another one. You think I'm just doing one of them? No, I'm doing 9 of them. If I'm doing one of something, I'm doing 9 of it. There you go. And then grab this, delete you. That'll work when there's a roof on there. That'll work. And then I didn't... Why aren't you there? Oh, you're on the outside now. Well, that's actually good, because we don't want the same theme carrying along everywhere, do we? Yeah, you actually did, Pawn. Oh. Okay. Well, no, it's not a problem. It's a problem, because you just wasted everyone's time. That's why we can't live stream this one. You just getting here? That's why we're never going to do this again. Bring me over here. 10 out of 10 would let Pawn take my comments out of context. I hope so, because there's no other way that I take them, ever. Give me to move it, and then spinny, droppy, inny, downy, rowny, downy. Oh, crap. Nope. Now that I've done that, I can't, because you got to grab them one at a time, or else because of the game, it snaps to either the inside or the outside. That time we got the outside. Which means actually, all of this, I have to place this whole side individually. Is there a way to, like, beat the system, Pawn? Not that I'm aware of. Nope. You know what? There's got to be a way to beat the system. So that I can take this thing that I've already made that's got all these pieces on it, and they're all on the backside there, and then I can move it, and I can ZZ it. I didn't grab all of the things, son of a biscuit. See what it's doing right there is it's snapping to the outside, and then if I spin it, it's snapping to the even more outside. What? So there's the line. Spin it again, and now it's like double outside. Instead of being on the inside of the line and then the outside of the line, it's like double outside or something. Right. No, there's the line, Pawn. So then, what the hell am I looking at? That's on the outside. Spin it around. This is so weird. Like, there's a grid here. Get grid settings from object. Maybe this is... I don't know what any of these controls do. We're just, you know, this is the last live stream. Let me play with it. Grid settings from object, and then select grid. I don't understand what that's doing. But then try and grab you from... I have no idea what that's doing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? We'll just grab you, and we'll move you over here. Hold C to hold F to center, not C. Why would you have the centering on C? That's silly. And then X. We'll just put it down where it's supposed to be, which is going to be somewhere along down there. How close are you guys to the ground? You're not that close, so try and even it out by eye. Close enough, right there, and then tick. Give me another one. No. Give me another one, but with X. With X, drag you over, and then just get it close, Pawn. And tick. And another one. Move it like that. Thank you. See, I thought we were going to be able to go into a mass production mode, and then, nope. Nope, frontier game, Pawn. Yeah, right. Sorry. It's awful. It's just awful. It's great. I love it. It's totally worth the price I paid. Here we go. And there. Corridor. Rebuilt. Entryway to the transporter room. Right here. And there's that curved wall, which is going to look good. You come in here. Actually, the transporter then should be over here. Because as I'm thinking about it, the transporter room, you would walk in, there would be, the console is right there, transporter's over there. Yeah. Yep. So what I need then is I need one of you. And I spin you like this. And I'm just going to have to merge you into another wall. Okay, to have you come this way. Oh, that's perfect. That is prefect, is what that is. And then get me one of you. And then you. And you. And you. And then the back wall. Because the transporter room was surprisingly small, actually. For as many scenes as were shot in that room, it was quite small for them to get all of that stuff in there. And you, and then down, there, yep. Surprisingly, I want the ceilings at the top of the walls. Of course, I have to be very specific about that everywhere that I go to put these, because I couldn't be bothered to write an algorithm that worked. And then this is coming through the wall over here, so can I lose that? Are you the last one? I mean, I could also hide it. Maybe I'll leave it there for now, and then I'll consider hiding it. That's what I'll do. Ooh, these two going off on either side is going to actually look pretty cool. I split it up intentionally in the entryway. The transporter room was small, but so was the shuttle bay, says GP Switch. Oh, you're right, it was, wasn't it? Well, it's not going to be in this world, because I don't think we can have it. Since there's actually going to be a ride put into that one. But yeah, come on. This is the fun part, when it actually starts, like, you know, you're actually getting things done a little bit. Oh, crap. There you go. To there, to there, to there, to there, to there. And then I could put in the curved piece that just fits right there. That's perfect. And I will. And I will. Grooves, curved piece. Like that. And then, nope. That one. And down. Thank you. You can do the same up here then, couldn't you, Pawn? Yeah, it's probably for the best to do so. Or it doesn't matter at all. One of those two things. Oh, but now you've lost my coloration, haven't you? Haven't you? Oh, and look at how that corner piece really matches everything. Holy crap, guys. Every now and then I start to think, I'm just, you know, I'm exaggerating, I'm way off base here. I'm not. You're not the right color now? What? Oh, because you're a floor and not a ceiling. Right, and the floors are different now, I changed them. I'm remembering. So, are these all the right color? I didn't screw up the floor, I actually grabbed floor and duplicated it correctly. It looks like you did. It's hard to tell with the colors that change, and it's not, what you need is that you need it to be night. Yeah, but if I do that, I have to have lights in here just to see what I'm doing. Okay, so you come in, boom, there's the console, boom, there's the transporter. Now I've got some reference photos for this, so I'm going to pull it up. Pull it up. The ship's main shuttle bay looks more like an international airport, as seen in the official floor plans and, as of recently, in Stage 9. Well, I might just have to grab that and have a walk around the old Enterprise in VR, won't I? The main shuttle bay, I think, holds about 30 shuttles. Really? I don't remember seeing that one. What are we replicating? Asked Gorndog Must Die. I am loosely basing what I'm building on the interiors of the Enterprise D. Picard's USS Enterprise. So, this is as close as I've managed to get. We have a water-textured pathway leading into a surprisingly wide corridor for the Enterprise D, coming into whatever the hell's going on in here with a guy looking at a moo cow, pistol on the wall, pizza sign, sonic showers around the corner, right next to the bed that I had to hand make because they don't have beds in the game, along with the space-age ATM machine in the closet. And, yeah, I'm working on now the transporter room. So, how you gonna do that, Mr. Pawn? Well, we need a raised platform that is a circle, but just barely raised. Actually, it's double raised. So I think what I'm gonna do for that is, under scenery, I'm gonna be looking for shapes. Made a lot of use of the shapes already. Extra large circle is not extra large enough. Really? And I'm presuming everything's going to be of similar size. Yeah. Well, that kind of... It works. Works fine, Pawn. You'll make it work. So this is going to go there, but if that's going to be the way that is there any chance in hell? Is there any chance in hell? If I go back to building, and I grab these corner pieces again, okay? And I can change the grid size. So is there any chance in hell that if I lower the grid size to 1 meter, can I make a circle? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, is for you to be like there instead of... Oh, okay. I need to start in the back, though. Oh, game. Oh, you're so good. Have I mentioned lately how good you are? And then spin it, and then... Nope. No, no. No. There you go. And then... No. No, not there either. I think I need to make this maybe a 2-meter grid size, so there will be less places for it to snap to that aren't where I'm looking. Get up a little bit and look down. Maybe I'll get lucky with that. Pull you up. Ooh, 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 ooh. There you go. Those lines will be great there, too. Those lines that don't connect with anything that apparently they didn't think about. This is what I'm thinking. Okay? If I do you first, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. So, I mean, it's not exactly it. I'd love it to be back a little bit more. Let's see if you can get it there, Pawn. Let's see if you can get it there. Move, and then, yes, I can. If I can just get it to go into the right 4 slot. Yes. Right back against the wall. Even if it eats into the wall a little bit, passes through on this side, doesn't come through on that side, that's fine. That's fine, but that's where you want that. And then I'll have the proper... Okay, yeah, but no. But no. How? Okay. It's just a matter of finding that one spot on the 2-meter grid where it actually, you know, does what you're asking it to do. Okay, come on. Come on. I know you're in here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? There you... How about from over this side? It's all like, I don't know where you want me to grab in order to get that there. I don't, and you can't do advanced move with these things because they thought that that would be too convenient, I guess. I just want to move it back just a little bit. Okay, what if we change the grid size back down to 1 for this one when I move this one? Will that help me? Could you... It's bad. It's so bad. What about from up top? Maybe from up top I can get it to go on the one where I want it to. I don't think that's the spot, boy. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Where's the... You're supposed to show me in the surrounding tiles when it hits the ground, and you're not. Oh, game. Oh, game. Nobody thought about this at all. Yeah? Yeah, just there. Just there. That's all I wanted. Okay, I nearly got it. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to build on it from there. That's where it always wanted. That's where it's supposed to be. That's where we all know that it's supposed to be. That's what we wanted. Scenery there. It's just beautiful. Beautiful builder. It just lets you do whatever you want. It really does. You're going to go in the... Where did you go? Give me a new one. You were snapping to the surface of things just a moment ago. And then I got up too high and you disappeared. I need to see where the center is. No, you don't. Just slap it down. Any old place. That's good enough, I think. Nope. Needs to go a little bit to the left. X. A little bit of space on that side. Not enough space on this side. So about there. There you go. Close enough for government work. So these all need to be black. Because in the transporter room, it's black. Those were black. Maybe they'll hide some of those lines that nobody thought about. And then this one needs to be more of like a, wants like a purplish, hueish, like the Enterprise D main shuttle bay was never shown for budget reasons, but the Enterprise E was shown. Oh, I see. This one needs to have like, it's a magenta tone. But it's a very soft magenta tone. It's probably too soft, but let's have a look. Yeah, that's not even, that doesn't look like that color at all. And then when you drop that, that's still, it's closer, but no. No, and it's probably just the lighting. When I light it, it'll be different, but if I go straight to you, that's more the tone of it. It's got a sheen to it like it's supposed to have. I think what you're going to want to do is go ahead and like get even lower into the ground. Okay, this is definitely, this scale here is off, but what are you going to do? to begin doing a game like this. So I got that, and then I'm wondering, probably the best way to do this would be to have yet another one in the midst of that one, about that size, to try and make it look even more like what it's supposed to be. Drop you down and then get above it, but I can't get too much above it because I've already got a roof here. It'd be helpful if you were any other color than what you are right now. Go ahead and make you black for a minute, and then and then I'm just gonna have to eyeball the getting this to the center. Wait, can you actually snap? Will you snap? Give it there, and then if I hold F, not on a part like that, pawn. Nope. Alright, yep, just gotta eyeball it. Different parts, different rule sets for different parts. And then the meters on the thing, and sometimes they don't work because they only planned for it to really be used in 4-meter, but they gave you the option to be able to do it in another, but they didn't actually you know, test it or use it themselves, and you really shouldn't use it because it doesn't actually work. And okay, but you're not going to be black. Okay? You're going to be more of a blue. That's what you're going to be. Something, you know, bright. I'm going to light it up. You know, the lighting is what's really going to carry this. That is way too... No, you need to be dark. Darky, dark, dark, dark. That is still very... That is not even the color blue that you tell me it is there. How about really dark? Wow. Wow, you're just lying to me. Okay, X, and then down. You get right down in there. I just want you barely popping through. Like so. Close enough? It's gonna have to be close enough. I can't even select it anymore, even though it's clearly above the other model. It's fine. Looks like a boob. Hey! I made an alien boob. That's, you know, this is the Enterprise after it was taken over by aliens, obviously, and so you'd have alien boobs in it, you know? They're staring at alien boobs. Duh. Come on. You didn't know that? With the alien boob thing? Come on. Where you been? I think I just might be able to get away with... I don't know if you can get away with, because now we've got grid parts and non-grid parts, and how's that going to work? We're about to find out. Duplicate that whole thing, and then are you all snapped to the grid now? I think you are. If I lift you up. And then where are those parts that I selected along with these parts? Don't seem to exist anymore. Yeah, they just didn't get selected, pawn. Because those are grid parts and these are non-grid parts, and the game doesn't know what to do with that. It just has no clue what it would possibly do with that. And that actually can't really be there. It's too low. It's too low, isn't it? I hate you so much. I hate you so much. No, it's gonna be fine. It is definitely human height. Kind of. It's gotta be like that, bot. I know, doesn't it though? It does. And I can't, like, just move it up and have it coming down a little bit because of what this is. And that's the biggest circle that can be, so... Give me this, then. No. The one that's inside of you that I can't select, even though it's not. It's actually above you, and so its bounding box should be selectable, because that you wouldn't have to do anything for that to work in the game. Whatever they did instead is what has got us into this situation. And so this has got to be from up top as well. You're going to be way more lit than the other, but that's directly above those. And then if you will recall, as I do from my brain, and not because I'm looking over at reference photos, there's 6 little smaller lights around it. So we're going to be using those that weren't above the... They weren't showing up for a minute, and then now they're not. They're just disappearing into the... But they work over. So we'll be using these is the thing for that. And apparently I'm going to have to put them on that instead of where they're going, and then drag them over. That's fine. It's fine. It was a little bit angled, according to the pictures. So you'll go here, and then I'll drag you out. And no, you're going to have to put them in... How am I going to do this? I'm just going to do them all the way around, because they all have to be dragged individually, because efficiency of Frontiers. Good work. It was a little bit angled from the way that I'm looking at it anyway, so that one person could be more the star of the shot. Is this the worst game ever, says Dav? So no. Oh, it's probably not. I mean, I would assume that there's something. It's not. It's really not. It's just. I don't think they knew. I don't think they had an idea of what they were actually trying to accomplish here. I'm just playing it wrong. You're playing it wrong, Pawn. It's supposed to be something that you're not doing, apparently. It's a different game than you thought you were getting. I thought it was like, you know, about being able to create your own 3D scene, because, I mean, just slapping down the pre-built rides or even make your own roller coasters, you know, there's fun to that, but it's kind of a limiting thing, isn't it? To just be like, you know, this is what we're doing. You've got, you know, these things, slap them down, try and make them efficient. I mean, it's going to be fun to play with the roller coasters, but I thought the whole thing was about theme park, you know, getting to theme it, have fun with this little minutia stuff, and as far as I can see, this is not, nobody thought about, like, everything that I try and do anyway. I just don't know how I'm so far off base of what they had in mind, and how I'm sure, like, nobody else has all of these issues that I'm having, because, you know, they probably play it the way that was intended. I thought I was playing it the way that was intended, but apparently not. These need to actually be, you know, over this pad, but if they don't look good over that pad, then I will say F it. We'll say F it. Maybe I need to have the smaller ones there. Move at least another one of them out there and see what you get. Move one of you out, and then you go, oh, no. Cancel that move. Move at least another one of them out. So, out over here, out over there. I would really love for this to be, if I could have the axis in reference to that, but that is too much to ask. That actually is too much to ask. That's a lot. I'm just gonna go with this, and I'm gonna keep trying to move them where I think they're supposed to be. So come on out here. Yeah, good. Next. X. And then out here. You need to move actually along this way, I think. It's one a little bit closer to that one. Just trying to give a general sense that maybe these were positioned in reference to one another. That we've got something hex going on here. Yeah, that's not happening. You gotta be over here, maybe like that. Try and get an even spacing, Pawn. It'll work itself out if you have a relatively even spacing. Sure, that's what I was telling myself too. Yeah, see? Boom, it immediately came together. Yes, now nobody look too close at it, okay? Just from the side, just glance over at it occasionally. Hey, look at that, I think I did a good job, right? Look, see? Me too. We're done with that section. We got that going on. The next big thing is that behind all of this, there needs to be like these orange translucent looking walls. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do that in this friggin' game. No way at all I'm gonna be able to do that in this friggin' game. I'm looking for, oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking to see just what they got. Do you have maybe like half cylinders, you know, dugout? No. If you don't, I'm gonna be stuck to this. I'm gonna be stuck with this. This is gonna be great. Because what I'm gonna be trying to do is I'm gonna be trying to place these again on the 2-grid thing that nothing wanted to play with. You just did it? You just went in there? Oh my god, it just did it. It just did it, guys. Okay, just Pawn, be careful. Work with Everybody be quiet. If we don't criticize it now. Oh my god. Okay, no, it's good. Shh. Don't shh. You are making it watchable though, sister. No, shh, that implies that it's not good. Shh. Thank you. I'm trying my damnedest. It's so hard though. And I don't mean that the game is difficult. I mean it's so hard to make it not bad. Where's the friggin' wall? You don't have a half wall? So you only have 2 meters going up? Alright, that's fine. No, it's fine. It's good. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Because I can just use this. I can just use this. I can use one on one side and one on the other. This is gonna be, it's good. It's great. Right. You go there, and then set and flip. I'm on a 2 meter. If I took the grid size down to 1 meter, I could have one there. Okay, and then you just get it to where, yeah, it's like that. So it's even. It's even. It's good. It's good. I really like it. I really like it. So then I need this on the inside. Wait a second. What do you use? You got the, yeah, that's how you want it. So that's good. And then you just, like that. You can see that there's a little bit of, that's back there's where the wiring goes. It's back there. It's where the smoke break room is for the staff of the park. Oh my God, that actually immediately came together into what I was looking to do. Okay. What's the, let me look at my reference photos here. I think I'm going to actually make these, even though they're not necessarily what I'm about to make them, I think I'm going to make them black. I'm going to make them black. I think that helps to frame it a little bit more. And then these two need to have this color. They really need to have a sheen. It's all going to be with the lighting when we get to that. So these have this color on them? Yeah, which is weird. They need more of a that. It needs to glow. It needs to be more orange. Like a straight orange. It's looking a little bit Minecraft at this point. It's looking a lot less like we're making something in a game with beautiful, look at this lighting and stuff like that. And you walk in here and it's like, oh. I think that's just a little bit too bright. Let's go down on the darkness. What did I just change the color? Oh crap! No. Z. It was that. Let's just drop the brightness a little bit so it's less cartoony. Down to where are you going? You going this way? You going this way? It's too cartoony. No, it's got to be lighter. I think it's got to be on this side of things. It looks better with the dark. And then I'll light it up and it'll be good. We need to greeble it or something. I don't know what the hell we'll do, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Probably. Maybe. That's coming together, actually. And as long as that's going to be that color back there, screw it. I prefer that color to this color. And it's getting a weird coloration by the fact that it's on the roof anyway. So you guys go to that color. That's more of a match to that. This is the color that it's supposed to be. This is... These are just the wrong size. Both of those are the wrong size. Take me back to the shapes. They're just a little bit too big. And so as long as I've got one that's in between the two, which is under scenery and shapes, and then the two size. Is that what we have there? That's what we have? Too small. That's what you've got up there. Okay, what I was saying before was that these are perfectly sized. I love them. Nothing needs to be changed there. Not even a little bit. Just move a little bit away from there. Can I get the slightest hint that there's a space between it? I kept them really close because I'm trying to... it's supposed to look as though these things are actually over the pad that's below it. I'm just going to move them a little bit because now it's actually starting to look good. Son of a... It's starting to look good and I want, you know... Now I'm like, ooh, maybe I can actually make this thing look good. Drop there. And then you need to pull away a little bit as well. Even if they're not over the pad that's below them, they can below me, is basically what I'm saying there. You, and then down that way a little bit. Don't get too far away, because you'll make the other ones look like they're not far away enough. And then you, sir, in the back, how are you doing? You could have a little bit of space, just on this axis. And then you are way too close now. Pull you out. Move you down that way. Okay, and then move back. That's coming together. That is coming together. Thank you for everything, Pwn and Ron, says GPT Switch. Or GPS Twitch. I'm very sorry. Oh, are you leaving? Feel free. I don't blame anyone. What would you say is more buggy, this or Kerbal? This. Off the top of my head, it was this, definitely. And then I just had to consider it and think about it and say, Kerbal is... no, Kerbal is... Kerbal is far less buggy than this. For as many things as I can complain about in that game, like the ways that they went wrong, I would say are... There's a lot of ways that are big deals, but it tends to me to, like, favorites, like, subtleties that I feel like, you know, that I don't like. I judge them as though, you know, I am the end. They went wrong when they did this. That I don't like tend to be lean towards subtleties and UI design and stuff like that. And that's all here, but also they have core fundamental systems in this game that do not replicate themselves from one mode of building to the next, a grid, and then you can't use the advanced move tool on the grid, even though it would just, you know, it doesn't have to move. But if you had the advanced grid tool and I could just grab an axis and pull it along and it just snaps to all the points, I would have moved this whole thing back when I wanted to. Just so many systems that work in one spot but work differently in the next that shouldn't, don't need to. Make it harder to get used to. Make it harder to accomplish what you're doing. And I've only played this for a couple of hours. We're on like hour 12 or 13 of my installation, and everything I try to do is like, oh god, but that, oh god, but that. The snapping sucks, and the camera sucks. All of it. Forget all of it. This all needs to be lit, Pawn. Right? It needs to be greebled, too. What do you mean by greebled? You know exactly what I mean. I don't know what you mean by greebled. I mean it needs to have a bunch of crap dropped on it in order to try and make it look good. And what are you going to use for that? What I need to do is like kind of break up the panels back here. Because the reference material I'm looking at shows that the space is like broken into, you know, it's sectioned out. And I need that going on here. Maybe you can place lights really close to the yellow paneling so that only they are lit in a fancy way while everything else looks more normal. Yeah. When we get around to that, yes, something like that. Just played The Sims 3 for 10 hours before it crashed. That must be a world record. I'm not seeing anything in the walls section that I would want to use here, but that's under panel. Get rid of panel, and show me, you know, I need things that aren't on the grid system, okay, but are like this, columns. So let's do that. Show me columns. Columns that don't exist on the grid system. They need to be skinny, and they need to blend. And probably the closest I'm going to get to that, that's an 8-meter column. This is a 4-meter column. This looks like it's going to be too thick. Yeah, it's going to be too thick. I mean, if I put it in at the corner, if I just tucked it in such a way that just the corner was popping through, and then I colored it black in order to try and take out some of the texture of it, that's a possibility. What about you? If I sunk this in to the point where you can't really see what it is anymore, I don't know what it is supposed to be, even. Okay, it's one of those. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we'll do this. One there, and then... oh, crap. And then we'll just split it off into a couple of sections, and then we'll move them all back deeper into the wall in order to get the right look. But just into sevenths. Sevenths? Ooh, look at that! They're coming on! Let's prepare for... retrieval of the away team. They're coming back now. Ooh, there are weird special effects in here that I can put on the teleporter pads. It just occurred to me. This is not... I don't think I have the right angle on this to be able to see, because the spacing on those is actually good, and then somehow it breaks up over here. I gotta have you, like, there, I guess. Move it as close as you can, and then pull a pixel away. Drop it down in. Thank you. And then all of you need to go back. Can I select all of you and just drag you back on that axis? Alright, well the axis is in the right position. And then I just want you guys to like merge in there. No, because the ones in the back are going to merge more than any of the others. So that one went in like that. I do that. And then deselect you. Okay, don't deselect you. Can I have these poles again? I can. Thank you. Grab these two, and then you. Now I've got a really bad time of day for the lighting here. Can I, thank you. It's about to fix that. To fix that myself in the game. What are you talking about? That one goes in and the other? Well, because they're not in the exact same place point. Well, they can't be. Game doesn't allow you to do things like that. Okay, well, that one looks right. I'm just going to have to do each one of them individually. and then X, and then pull you back. No, I swear to God that I did it individually. I dropped that one, right? Yeah? Now I've just got this one. Thank you. Christ's sake. You go in, and then you go in. Sure. And then you go in. Yeah, they're necessarily getting closer together as I'm doing that, but that's fine. That's fine. That's starting to greeble it up a little bit. It's getting it transporter roomy. You are so much closer to that side than this side is. Don't care. Don't care. Too much work. Don't care. Too much work. Nope. Not gonna do it. Give me. There was a filter for building material. No, for scenery theme, and it was sci-fi. And then that showed me all of the things that were in here. Is there anything in here that's gonna like? It's definitely not part of the usual thing, but it kind of works there. Oh, those are going to actually be kind of cool. Yeah, that's where I'm having that. In fact, can I F you, and then you'll snap to center? You will, except for that's not the center of anything. Whatever. Move them myself. In fact, I'll just place them myself. Balls to it. This game is way too... You can't be futzy with this pawn. Are you kidding me? You're going to be futzy? These are not... Right, they shouldn't be there, and yet they are, because I want them there. I can change the color, right? Fiberglass ventilation unit. I can't change the color. I swear I've got other ones elsewhere that I changed. Maybe I never changed the color on the ventilations. Well, then screw you. I'm just gonna, like, try and make you a little bit less above everything, then. Yeah, that's fine. I can deal with your not allowing me to play the game. That's fine. No, I'm good. It's your problem, not mine. Screw it, pawn. Let's go do something that's fun here for a minute. You can leave the sci-fi filter on here, but I want to go over to scenery, and I want to find special effects. Those are in here somewhere, right? Display sequence, special effects. And what have we got in terms of... Let's see, can I filter this by something? Scenery theme. Give me sci-fi. I know they're in here. Okay. So maybe, let's see. Electricity, pyrotechnics, water, fireworks, ambience, miscellaneous. Let's look at electricity. What do you got? Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. None of that's gonna be it. That's definitely not it. Ambience. Okay. No, what, did I make one? No, you didn't. What's this? Smoke. I'm looking for crazy, you know, sparkly particle effects. What the hell is that? It's falling snow. Good. There's mist. That might actually be what we end up having to... If we're going to use... damn it. We might end up using that. Will you go away, please? Thank you. Might end up using something like that anyway. There's a smaller one for that. Smoke burst. There you go. Smoke medium, snow falling, snow flurry, steam boiling. That's getting there. If I did a small, and I did several of them, you know, that could be done. Steam jet. That as well could be a thing. I thought they had, like, more mystical, magical craziness. Fireworks? Candle, Roman candles. Those are... No. Sparkle fireworks, large fireworks. Yeah, shut up. Nobody cares about you. Multi-launch, fish. Four-way firework? Fish? It's a fish firework. I don't know. It's something that goes above your head, though, pawn. I really thought that they had, you know, cooler stuff than this. It's explosions. We just have fire. Can I change the color of the fire? No. Probably not. Flamethrower burst? Those particle effects are really bad. They actually are. Especially the water ones are surprisingly like, wow. kidding me? So, the closest thing that I saw was ambience and some of these Steam things. I don't like that they'll actually be making the, making the noise, though. Because that's not what I'm using them for, or what I would want to use them for, if indeed I do use them for anything. I don't think it's going to, I don't think it's going to work, is it? It's just not going to be good. Just plop you down, and then give me an X, and then get rid of you, down there. Damn it. Get in the wall, and then drop the thing so that we can't see it. Just looks like weird Steam. I mean, maybe if I took the time and combined effects and that kind of stuff, I could maybe get something that... Oh. Don't do the fun stuff, Pawn. Do the grueling, painful, oh my god, we're still here 7 hours later stuff. Right, right. Sorry, I tried. I went looking. I was gonna do a thing. Let's make the council over here, which, from the reference photos, is, you know, it's a council. It's council-like. It's council. I always have trouble with the word council. Console, council, and council. There's 3 different words. At least there's many different pronunciations of them. Please do the particles, says GPS Twitch. Oh, maybe another day. This in a final version. All of those were depressing. I just don't want to look at them. I need... What do you need, Pawn? Go back over to buildings and see. I don't think they'll have anything, but go over here and see. I need... Like, if I were to put this up higher and like that... Yeah, that looks like a council. Doesn't it, though? Can I actually grab you again and snap you to the middle of something? There's the middle. And then raise you up. And then it needs something holding it up. The one from TNG is held from just one side, and it's got, like, you know, there's a flat, and then it comes off of one side and does like that. There's probably something actually with more or less that shape in the game, but boy, I don't know that I can be bothered to go looking for it. Sad but true. Decorations, doors, windows. What about in scenery? And then again, talk to me about everything, absolutely everything that you have that falls under the scenery theme of sci-fi. Something that would just look like it's holding this deal up. Something I can stand on end, twist, and there it is, and it's... You know what I should probably use? Thing I used before. What's this, by the way? Spaceship trim. That could be made to work in here. Get rid of that box. Huh? No. Yeah, me too. Same general feeling. You know what I'm gonna do? You're gonna do Pawn. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna steal this. Come with me. Come with me. You have a duty to do, a duty to serve, filling all of the holes where, you know, there's something that doesn't really, but something's got to go there. That's your job. That's your job from now on. Give me an X, and move you in like that, and then it looks like we've got some kind of council in there. I can change colors. Can I change the color of you? Yes, I can. Good. I bet it can be made to look like the transporter effect, says GP. With the particles, yeah, it's kind of a shame how many of the TNG sets were really repainted sets from the first TOS, the original series movie. Really? I didn't notice. I don't notice much, do I? What are you looking at? You're actually quite white. You're quite white. White. And then... Okay, but that's not white, Pawn. Do you want white? It's the only way to get white, because I didn't put it on that wheel, is to come over to this color wheel. So there's white for you. Doesn't look very white, does it? No, it doesn't. And then for you, maybe I could match the colors of the walls. Are these walls the right color? You did copy them, Pawn. If they are the right color, then simply I want you to use that color so that when I come over here and I go to change it, it will be in the list as one of the selectable colors. That is not, no, it didn't work. Okay, so if I go to you, and then click on that, now it's going to be one of the selectable colors, and now it's not in the recent list again. Oh, there it is. It's just so close that I can't even tell that it's there. Okay, no, yeah. Me too. And then you as well. I think maybe all of you. Oops, wrong color. That's the one. And that's the one. And it's always going to have that blackness on the sides, eh? Yerp. Can I get anything on top of this that looks like keys? Last time we used the fireworks thing. But let's look around. Let's have a little bit of... I mean, there's nothing listed here. The filters in here suck, too. It's really hard to find things. There are way more things in here that are designed to go with the sci-fi theme that just don't fall into the sci-fi theme because somebody didn't bother with the filters doing them right. So you kind of just got to drop the sci-fi theme and then look around. Decorations, something keyboard. In fact, can I just search for like key? Go to all and then say key. Yes, keystone painted door. Right, under scenery. Searching through all. Key. That's a sci-fi filter. No key. Panel. Okay, those are good. That's just showing me those. And that's searching all of them, so we're not getting that. And then if I do panel here, we're just going to get the... Ooh. When we're looking at everything, we do get a couple other things, but nothing that looks like keys. Alright, well I wanted to, change it up for a little bit of variety, and what we ended up with there is me going over here and stealing the thing that we used last time that we needed something that looked like a panel, which is apparently this. So, gimme, and come with me over here. Ah! Where am I? Why is it not daylight? I'm in here, and then you need to snap, or rotate, or something. In fact, I need to know what this is. What are you? You're a display sequencer. Well, give me that. Seek. Okay, you're not under this. You're just under displays. So you're under scenery. Sequencer. Yeah, because I need a new one that's not going to have its rotations all messed up. Because this is going to go right in here. Two of them. So, one right there. One right there. And then both of you select, since... it's floating in space, because they snapped it to the bounding box and not to the bottle. Drag it down, and in, and then back here, and then just... And then maybe, can I get you back to that, and then get you down to where the lip is, without eating into your model on the top side, but still have you on the edge, so it looks like you're supposed to be there? Yep, that works good. That works good. Huh? We got a transporter room that needs lighting. That needs lighting. A lot of it. And a lot of greebling on the walls and stuff, because we're really lacking something. Actually, where's that closet? Calling it the closet now. You know, the sci-fi closet. Give me the sci-fi closet, because this actually fits the style, fits the, what's usually in this room, I think, pretty well, going in right over here. Can I get a snap to the middle of the wall? You can. Do you want a snap to the middle of the wall? No, I don't. I want it more against in the corner, I think. Like that. In fact, I might do two of them. Yeah. Give me another one. Have them side by side. Side by side. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that's messed up. The way they're kind of eating each other. Texture, maybe it was just the lighting engine having trouble casting that shadow. Put them a little bit closer so that we can get that good textures tearing, strobing weirdness. That's what I was looking for. That actually kind of matches what goes on in there. Also, behind this panel was something like this. It wasn't. It really wasn't, was it? No, it wasn't. Could have this. Let's try one of these back there. Like, behind there, yeah, there was something. Can do like that. I think this one looks better like that. If I could put it all the way to the ceiling. Give me a, snap to center. I don't know why the center is about... Oh, because because the floors, the walls are higher than the floors, and they're supposed to be and whatnot. So if I have you up there, and now I need something underneath you to, like, finish that off. Go back to the buildings. Show me this. Drop your search for seek. And instead, what? Scenery theme, sci-fi again. So I'm thinking one of these lights would probably fit in there and finish it off for us. F to snap to center. I'm dropping you. I'm guessing that it's embedded in this thing. And I'm right. And then drag you down. Just make it look like it's finished off, like it's actually touching the bottom of something. Yeah, except for your colors are all screwed up. You have to have better colors than that. How do you want it? It actually looks good like that. It looks passable like that anyway. What if I dragged it out a little bit? Would that help? No, not at all. Alright, well maybe if I get the colors right. So you're using that and that. It's just a white and then this gray. So it's a DDDDD gray. We'll use you with a... I guess you're going DDDDD gray, aren't you? It could be better. It could be way better. That's actually quite ugly. That actually looks very, very awful, is what that looks. Yeah, just bury it, Pawn. Just friggin' bury the thing. Just greeble it up until it's not there anymore. That's what I'm going for, baby. And again, you with the gray, and then you with the white. For a little bit of strip there, a little bit, yeah. So are you centered on that? You're centered on this side. Are you centered on, nope, pull it down a little bit this way. Good. Good enough. I've just buried everything that I did there. Lovely. Lovely. That actually looks alright. We've greebled it up a touch. Like engineering the transporter room, the corridors, and some of the quarters. Those were all copied from the original series, you're saying? Is that what you're telling me? That's good. That's giving it something behind them. It still needs a little touch, doesn't it? I mean, it's very empty in that corner. That needs a bit of a thing. And I think I know what thing I'm going for. Because it's here. And we've already put some weird venting stuff looking in there. And I like how flat it is. So if I center it, looks like ass. If I just drop it where my eye says it's center-ish. Depends on what angle you're at. Just be a little bit to the left. Okay, so that's helping to, you know, greeble things up, make it look a little bit more something in here. If I had something like that in the corner, not sure about that. If I had terminals with like tube televisions in them and whatnot, that would be very Star Trek. Oh, but how Star Trek that would be. What if I had just these running along the sides? Give me this, give me copy, and then give me a snap to the middle, and a snap to the middle. And then it's got to be both of you, though. Select both of you. X. Lower. Right into the ground this time. The other ones have been lifted a little bit. I'm going to have those right into the ground, like that. Now, do you come out the other side of that wall? No, you don't. Good. This is actually looking like a thing now. All of a sudden. Like a finished kind of a thing. I think I am going to go ahead and duplicate this little setup, though. So duplicate those. I did not mean like that. And now I've lost my selection. Another, like, major oversight in the game. Like, don't lose the selection if somebody cancels something. Let them cancel out of it again, if that's how it's going to be. You guys apparently attached to the ground and not the objects that you're on, which, okay. If I hold F, though, you center straight onto them, and I get you way lower than... So this, the bottom of this is... It's kind of like that corner is in line with that. If I move in over here, I can use that as a way of measuring where these are supposed to be if they would have kept the same settings. That's supposed to be like that? Is that what I said? Higher, like that? The hell did I say? Oh. Well, apparently they're just where that thing isn't hovering. Good. Good enough. Lovely. And then you got it, you know, coming in. You got it going out. Lots of texture going on in here. Yeah. Only thing that needs done now is lighting this area up. How you guys doing? Good? Yeah, you're looking lovely, hon. Just lovely. Ooh. Wonder if I should do that and then no, leave it, pawn. Leave it. A little bit of extra texture. Little bit of difference from one thing to the next. That's what you're going for. I knew there were going to be extras in there. So if I get rid of those two, then there's no weird thing popping through on this side, which is fine once we put the roof up here. Let's go ahead and put the roof up here, since we're going to start doing some interior lighting in a second. Just give me that, because we know it gets too complicated if I start trying to do things the way that I want it at first. No, that's not what you do. Come on. It's a ceiling. It's a ceiling. You can really, it's not that hard to write an algorithm that can, like, figure out, okay, if your mouse is over here, then that's the, if I go straight above it and look down at it. Nope. Up? I don't even know where that is. It was so buried in the ground I can't even tell. Which tile? There you go. And then after I place one of them, another thing that you could do is use that as data for the next tile setting. Just suggestions in case Frontier ever writes another game that's exactly like this one and wants to do it in a way that makes the slightest bit of sense. There you go. And then extend the floor out here as well. Now that's actually almost working. No, it's not. There you go. Ah, crap. I had it in the right position, and then I lost it. I moved the mouse. I shouldn't have moved the mouse. It's my fault, Frontier. I shouldn't have done that to you. There you go. Alright. The ceiling comes out a little bit too far. It's fine by me. So now we got this whole area, like, built in. I don't, you know, I don't mind the... I actually quite like the thing that I started doing, which is definitely not to theme of Enterprise. But... yeah, there's overlap. There's overlap on a lot of those, aren't there? So it's going to be like there that I'm going to have doubles. And there that I'm going to have doubles. And there that I'm going to have doubles. And there that I'm not going to have doubles. Looks better if it's not there anyway. I liked creating an alternating hallway thing where if there's lights on here... because I don't want the lights popping through on this side, so it ends there. Then on this side, you'd have the lights coming back to here. I do kind of need this one, though, then. If that's going to be where that is. Yeah. And in fact, this thing isn't necessarily going to be there. It's just I stuck it there as for a placeholder because it was in my way. Alright, let's lock the time down to 10 in the evening. And then let's start doing some lighting in here. So where are the lights that I'm actually using that are really doing the lighting? Well, they're buried in the walls, pawn. Right. So find me one that's in the walls. Excuse me. Lighting? You, sir. Come with me. I have a job for you. It's called exactly what you were doing before, except over here. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're ready for it. You to there, and then you to there. Really? Yeah, I think so. I think this is going to be in every other kind of a panel situation. And then what I could do is from this side, I could do the alternate panel, the panel I didn't do. On this side, I could put it, I think that's right, in order to light up this pretty large corridor. Wide, anyway. Pretty wide corridor. And I'm going to need one for you as well, but you're in the way, so we'll get to it in a minute. Might as well hit these walls while you're at it, pawn. Nope. Why not? Because... reasons. Because they're not on the same angle, so it's not going to benefit me any to do that right now. I'm going to move these down a little bit, because I found that these lights actually end up looking better when they're a little bit lower. And then just embed in the walls. Goodbye, lights. You are never here. And same thing over here. With an X. and drop you a touch, and then back into the wall. Just until I can't see anymore. Just until we're sure you don't exist. There we go. We've got lighting in that hallway. We're leaving this side intensely dark. And then it's all about in here is what we got going on. Where'd I put those lights again? Give me you. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna need somebody in here. So F to the wall. Apparently that's the only snapping place I can get on that wall, or you're going over there? Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be that wall. And then I snap to that wall, it goes into the... You know what? Put it back there. Put it back there anyway, and I think put this one back there anyway, too. I think that's probably the place where I want that. And then delete you. Don't delete you. Take you with me. Somewhere else. Put you... No, what did I do? Ah, crap. Move you, and then put you there, and you there. Yeah, I think that's going to help with this wall quite a bit. Duplicate. Center. And then drop them down a little bit. Move them in a lot a bit. Till they're invisible. Till they are completely obscured. Thank you. And then that light can actually stay right where it is, as can that light, because you can't even tell what the hell it is from where it is right there. It just looks like something. If you happen to see it along that side, then you got to see it along that side. Okay, this is starting to look less Minecraft, but it does still need some help. And in fact, maybe I should play with the colors of these lights. Give me that one. And also give me this one. And then for you guys, the colors of the light. What would it be? What would it be? Potentially, looking at my reference photos, probably a mixture of like a purple and an orange, which you would do with two different lights, and not one, because you're not going to find that happy place between purple and orange. It's called red, and that's not the color I want. But let's look at, you know, some purple. Oh, thank God the lighting changes when you're in this menu. That's helpful. They'd only thought of that for like picking the colors of your objects that you're placing. That would have been good. Try more toward the orange. And toward the yellow, and then back in toward the red. Wow, actually just dead into the red is working. I said we would need the purple and the orange. It's not hitting the right color scheme for the thing, but it's like the best looking that I've got here. Ooh. Ooh, as I darken out the light, it pulls everything down a little bit. I think it's going to be somewhere in here for the color of these lights. And then I'm going to change the color of like those back walls in order to get them a little bit better. Juan, how long is the stream going to last? I'm really enjoying it and I don't want it to end, but I can't watch all night, says GPS Twitch. It's going to be until I finish this room. I would guess, you know, if we go until the half hour of this hour, then we've gone too far. What time is it for you? Asks Shark Mustang 53. Oh wait, I missed a whole bunch of comments, haven't I? Not a whole bunch. This is a light crowd for what we usually do, but it's because we're playing this, and it takes me forever to do anything. Jesus, Pawn, still playing that $10 game, said Ankeel. Hello, Ankeel. Or hi, when you were here 7 minutes ago. Yeah, this $10 game I paid 45 bucks for, that's just mind-numbingly. So you need to be less that color. I need you more in the direction of a peach, which actually would mean lean you a little bit toward the red, and then drop you out, drop you out, drop you out. That's actually kind of what they had going on Star Trek, but it just doesn't look right in this. I think it looks better darker in this scenario. Let's keep throwing the lights in, because this is, those lights were just the ambiance lighting. We need the serious, I ain't messing around, y'all lighting. So give me, no, we were in building, give me decorations and give me lighting, and then drop my filter that is apparently still set to sci-fi, because we need some serious, like, spotlight lighting. And I could have swore they had a spotlight lighting in here. That's under decorations, but we're under building. I go to scenery, and I go to props, and then lights, and then I drop the friggin' filters. Reset filters. Well, oh, I must be searching for something. Yeah, I got a search query in there. Do you have just proper spotlights? I swear you did. Like, spotlight, light. You have box lights. Those are, it's a very subtle light that casts. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a harsh spotlight, and I swear that they had them in the game. Other than these, I mean, this thing, oh. Well, the power of this thing apparently has been extremely turned down. Like, yeah, my god. Has this been, like, super nerfed? Or maybe it's just because it's indoors and it's in a lit environment, it doesn't look... Okay. Okay, cheer 50. Attention, attention, just a random cheer passing through. Please, under any circumstances, stay calm. Panic! We just woke a bunch of people up. Thank you, Evil Donner Balkan. Actually? I wonder if... Can I snap to the middle of something? No, you can't. I wonder if, from underneath, dropped one of those, and then I pulled you down far enough that I start to get that halo effect. Oh, hello. Now that's helping. That's helping. It gives, there's an atmospheric haze that comes in with this light, though, when it's, like, out of doors. And I'm wondering if I can get it to a point where that's indoors. No? That's helping a lot, though, having that down there. So tick on you, and then while you're still selected, play with your light. What do you got? Give me, like, some yellow or something. You know, like an orange or something. I just keep stacking orange on orange, though. You gotta layer some different colors of light. You said there was some fuchsia. Not that kind of fuchsia, though. That's super fuchsia. Toward a white with a little bit of that on. Yeah, it's pretty good. Right where that is. And then, if I duplicate you, and do you hard, do you the way you want to be done. And do you from the top this time. Okay. And then again, bring it up wherever it needs to be in order to, like, get the effect we're looking for. That's kind of getting, like, the right... It's getting me shadows that I don't hate against that wall in the back, you know? Getting me, like, some shading that I'm not hating. Some shading that I'm not hating. You know what? This is way better. Just keep it, like, really tight and close right there. And then blast it with friggin' blue light or something. I don't know. Find out. Yeah. Yeah. How blue do you want to go on this, though? Lean a little bit toward the magenta? So that it ends up being like a purplish kind of thing? Oh, that's good. It's definitely not Star Trek. It's way more like poppy and glowy than Star Trek ever was, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. It certainly looks like there's power and something, and there's energy, and I don't know. Are you centered up there? You look like you're damn centered to the thing that you're on. Yeah. The light does not look like it's damn centered, but I could give it centered damn, is how I feel. Oh, that's really, really good there on the lighting. In fact, that's so good on the lighting. Where's that other? Where's the one that I put in the ground? Oh, I can't go down and get it unless I turn no clip on. All right, well, give me this one then. Give me. Well, I still got it. Duplicate it, And then give me another one on this side that's using the same harsh blue color. And give you, and then do the same thing. That this is going to be the close one. So the other one was doing like backlighting for us. This one's going to do, I don't know. Is it doing anything for us? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at all that power. Power of love. You need to move back. You need to move back. I can tell when I look up at the light that it's just not centered. And then when I look back at it over here, I'm having to move it off-center in order to get it centered, but... How's that? You're still too far forward, my friend. Maybe that's just where the light is appearing. Yeah, no. That's actually good. Right there. That is a really nice combination of light right there in order to get that effect. Now it looks like it's glowing. Now everything looks like it's really glowing in there. It's super powerful. Yes! Can I get these curved walls to then pick up a little bit more lightness to them? Because we are trying to do a Star Trek thing here, aren't we? A little bit. I mean, they've got a good color for what the rest of it is. I'm just trying to see if I can't get it more toward what the original was. And that's not quite there. And that's losing the orange that we need in order to sell the idea. Can I Control Z back through our color switches? That just looks hot, is the thing. It looks so good. Don't it, though? I'm going to take it down a wee bit, though. There you go. And that helps it look like it's even brighter up front. That's good. That's good. It's good. I think we just finished the transporter room. Or nearly. Nearly. Maybe I would like to light this actually from above. Where's that box light that we had? Could also use the arm light, which works pretty well for this kind of thing. But that looks too street lampy in this room. So give me the box light, which I believe is under the other set of lights and scenery. And here's another thing. How did they decide to split these lights up? Because some of these are like, okay, those are clearly like prop lights. And then you go to the other one and you look at them and you go, those are clearly prop lights. Then you come back over here and you go, that's a building light. Why is... It's not a prop light. That's definitely a building light. What the hell are you doing? If I hit F, yeah, then I get snap to surface on, and then I can have this, and then I could just have them directly above. Yep, that's what you're doing, Pawn. One there, right above both workstations. Sure. Sure. I don't see why not. It's a little bit dark right in there, but oh my god, just look at it. When you come in. Just do. That looks awesome. That looks so good that I hate this. Cause it's so like just, you know, we copy pasted a piece that was already in here. Can I if I go black. Black with you. That helps it a lot. Yeah, this stuff back here needs to be black. So you, frickin' black. You, frickin' black. And I don't want to be racist or anything, but, I mean, black just looks good. Black just looks good. Ready to beam up, Scotty! Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. I'm so happy with that. I mean, it's just a bunch of simple friggin' shapes, but the lighting came together. The rest of the room is just kind of greebled in whatever kind of style. You... Can I do something with you? Maybe if I make this the color of the purple walls. So grab that, touch it once, touch it, that adds it to the recent list. And then I grab this, and I touch it again. I keep forgetting that, like, chat over is above all this stuff, so I'm, like, showing with my mouse. So if I touch it here, then I'll be arrested. Yeah, maybe both of you. Doesn't seem to change. Maybe all three of you. I think it's actually probably better the other way, or it's better just going black, baby. You know, once you go black, everything goes black, because it looks good, is the deal. Is it the wrong one? That's the wrong one. You take this, it's this color that makes everything black at once, and then you, with the grays, can be that light purple of the walls, as well as you can. Do I hear dogs barking in the background? No, what did I do? Stop. Stop. Oh, what did I do? You screwed everything up, Pawn. This is supposed to be black. Those are supposed to be those colors. Okay. Same thing over here. Just a little bit of a you and you. Now that has completely gotten off of the Enterprise D color scheme in this room. In fact, this room is like a puke green. And I don't care, because the more that I turn things black in this room, the more awesome they look. So, welcome to Blacktown. Destination black. Black! I see a white ship and I want it painted black. No colors anymore. Want them all to turn black. Does that do it? Is that okay? Yes. The whole ship is going black now. Screw it! What about you? What about you? Show me you in black. Or at least with some black accents. Some black sense. Yes, this room looks so much better like that. What about you? Do you have an off color? Orange? I'm guessing that doesn't do anything then. Yeah, it doesn't. And if I change this one to black, it's going to be too much black in this room, right? Just lost the color scheme entirely. And yeah, it's too much black in the room. Some of this stuff has to stick with the style. Some of it does. Yep. Stick with the color anyway. Because if you don't have something to contrast it, then it doesn't work very well. But this looks friggin' lovely. I am chuffed at that. Chuffed at that. And that only took us about an hour and a half, actually, to build this room and that corridor, which still needs a hell of a lot of work. But we actually accomplished something in the game, and I am really happy with that. The lighting, man. That's the best part of this game. Once you get past everything else, this lighting engine is just being able to play with the lighting engine and get the things that you want. Damn. This starship I'm building myself is shiny white with more shiny white for days with bright red accents. That's a good way to go. Yeah, baby. That just turned into a gothic sci-fi scenery, said Ankil. Yes, TNG is wonderfully 80s, but Voyager was much more classy with its subdued gray, white, black hues. I like TNG's colors. I absolutely do, and I like the softness of it. I like that there's a lot of like carpeting and wallpaper themes to it, and sound panels and things like that. I love everything about that, including the color set. Just when I start putting it in here, it's not coming together as well as black. Black it up. Black that ass up. You know what? These should not be purple. Okay? They shouldn't be purple. I'm sorry, I'm wasting your time. They shouldn't be. I'm just going to make them white. Because I don't know what the gray is, and I'd have to go find something else. If I just make you white, it'll end up looking gray by the time we're done. Yeah, because that didn't look right. The colors of the walls coming through on that, but not there. That's better, and I'm definitely almost kind of probably sort of done with that. However, is there a way that I could justify, like, getting people in here? Is my question. Could I build a small path going into this door, coming up to here? Maybe there's a bench, so that people will actually walk into this room. What kind of benches do we have? Then this will be the last thing I do. Bench. I said we were probably going to end this at 7:30, and we are. We're almost there. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. On the half an hour. It's, you know, closely. Nearly. This is going to be under scenery. Show me all of your benches. Under everything. So we have a picnic bench, which does not, and cannot, and will not, and won't not. There is a sci-fi bench. Yep. I want to have a sci-fi bench like right in there. And the problem is going to be trying to get this path in, but that's going to be the last little challenge of the episode, and I'll give myself a couple of minutes to do it. If it's not coming together, then I will just, you know, uninstall the game and never play again. Give me paths again. Give me the hellacious maelstrom that is paths. I'm going to need to start by taking this further down the hallway, just so that it doesn't break. Oh, and I see you've decided to screw up over there. Good. Good, I'm glad for you. It's good. I'm just going to take it down there for the sake of, once you have a path that goes off straight, you have less issues with trying to break a path off in a direction that you want. So, width down to 4, and then I can get this right in here. In fact, maybe like that. Okay, snapping off. Do have to take the first one into here. And then, what do you want to do, Pawn? I guess I just, for where they're going to be coming through. Yeah, that's the way you want to do it. I mean, the thing is, I'm also trying to keep the tourists from looking like they're walking through and merging through things. There aren't going to be a lot of people coming in here, but I'll tell you, anywhere that there's a bench, they will come. If you bench it, they will come. I don't know, maybe that's it? Maybe that's it, or, damn it. Maybe what you do, Mr. Pawn, is give me the paths. Okay, and then delete that one. There's a bird in the Enterprise! How did that get here? Maybe what you do is with the last one, you increase the width to like a 6. To like a 5. To like, maybe as you decrease the width to the absolute minimum, because that's pretty much all you can get away with. So, there, damn it. Damn, it's not quite what I had in mind, you know? If I go up to the 5, it passes a little bit too much through the wall, I think. You know what? Do it anyway, Pawn. And then drop it. And then get in here. And then first have a look from back here. Yeah, that looks bad. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I think this is just going to have to be a showpiece room. I'm going to take one more stab at this, because I see the possibility of this actually working. But it seems unlikely. This path needs to not go into there. It needs to not, like, just hit into that. I need the skinniest path I can possibly have, which is as such, and then you need to, like that, and then, see, when it curves back like that, I just can't have it like that. So, if I do like that and then drop it, what do we got? I'm going to drop the picnic table on it, and then probably delete it forever and say, nope, it's not going to work. Sorry. But, I wanted to see. So, I can have a bench right here. Is it... have it on the outside, too. Doesn't need to spin or nothing? No? Alright. Bench there. If you bench it, they will sit. That's what I'm looking for. Some of them will probably sit and be staring that way at the wall. Because, you know, that's what'll happen. And then, what are the colors going to be? I think black on the ends. You're not going to make the whole thing black, are you? Of course not. No, what would I... No. Me? Who are you talking about? Edit building with selected part. Yes, give me that because I need to grab this color. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. There you go. I just had to spam click it in order to get it to work. I knew it would work eventually. Stop editing the building. Give me this. And then let's try... Okay, that didn't change a damn thing. Okay, I don't mind that being the color of the floor, but the seating I think just needs to be white, which will come out gray. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it for now, anyway. We'll see when people start coming through. Did I pause the game at some point? No? It's just nobody's coming in anymore because I'm charging them money to use a bathroom. Come on, everybody! It's fun! No, no, it's open! Come on in! Come on, we're open! Look, there's a potty! There's a bench now! We've got a bench! Quit being like, don't be like that. You know what? I want to see somebody come in here. So I'm gonna say it's free, but only for today and only for you and for a limit. Look at, they're not coming in. They're coming in. Ooh, I've got people. I've got people. What are they gonna use? Are they gonna use the bench or the toilet? Ooh, it's so exciting. Will they use the bench or will they use the toilet? Oh, it looks like they're going for toilet. These are toilet people. Ooh, toilet people. Have some fun, toilet people. Go in together. You can do whatever you want in there. Just don't mind the cameras. You did sign the release waiver as you came in. Yeah? Okay, good. Good, kids. All right, who else? Who else? What do you hear? You guys look like hip benchers to me. No, 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 the toilets are occupied. Okay, you're going to the orgy in the bathroom. Sure. We got a bench over here. Anybody want to bench it up with me? Come on, let's do some bench presses. We'll bench around. Nice little bench. Benching, bench. Come on, take the kids for a benching. Nobody wants to sit on my bench. Damn it. Damn it. I do have one of the most popular bathrooms in town, however. I am the rodent pawn. Alright, no benchers. No benchers. Everybody loves my shitter, though. Okay, well, there's a lot of color work that needs to be done in everything now. I do love the color of the floors. That's coming together. The walls, I think, are right. I think it's good. A lot of color work needs to be done in here. The floors are, you know, water because we needed blue carpeting, and this is as close this weekend. A lot of color work needs to be done hither and thither all around, but good God, look at our frickin' teleporter room. Look at the transporters. Look at them. We got the consoles, got lights over the head of both of the workers, stand workers, you know, Scotty. You know, in that one episode where they find out that he's been trapped in a transporter relay, that he put himself in there in order to survive an explosion or something like that. You know what I'm talking about. Scotty came back, he was hanging around with Geordi, and they were treating him like an old man who didn't know nothing because, you know, it'd been a couple hundred years, so he actually didn't really know nothing, you know. So. We only lost $104 this time because the success of our bathrooms. This is great. Make a ride, Pawn, says Brent Geary. I'll do so next time, which I've said many times this episode that I don't know that there's going to be a next time for Planet Coaster. I'm enjoying this. It's just so hard to get going. Once I finally get some traction and get past the game effing with me. I don't know. I think I'm going to play this a little bit on my own, and then eventually I'll bring it back as a live stream when I've got something to show off and want to build. But look at how those lights hit. Look at how those lights glare off. It's perfect. It's perfect, damn it. All right. Where's it? Yeah, this one. Scotty? Scott, don't do that. You're ruining my coloration. Scotty, beam me up. He did. He beamed me. I've been beamed. I'm happy. I'm happy. It came together. It came together. I just can't believe how long it takes to do a thing. In this, how much you have to fight it for every inch that you get. Sure, I'll get used to it and get better at it. No, it's quirks as time goes on. I'm just helping you get to sleep. You see somebody yawning, you go, oh, I'm tired too. So I'm helping you sleep by yawning in your face right as the episode is ending. Season 6, Relics, great episode. The Shitter Simulator in a Steam store near you. Please promise you'll stream this again, says GPS Twitch. I think I will. As much as I was saying this is never going to come to the channel again, I think I will. However, you know, I can't ignore the fact that there's been, on average, half the amount of people here that we usually have on the live stream. So I can't spam this. I don't know if I could even do this once a week, and I would like to. Maybe I just will, you know, because screw you. You're just the people who pay my bills, and I have no other source of income. Hey, there's at least 17 of you that think this is fun. ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have come to the end of the live stream. I loved what we did. I hope you loved what we did, and it will be back. I'll just have to be careful. And I'll probably do a little bit on my own in order to have at least something to show off. Maybe I'll do the holodeck portion, the entrance. Really get this to the point where we're really, you know... Yeah, and then you can jump in and actually start building rides and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll all have to find out next time. On a twitch.tv/RonanPawn live stream. Join me back here 2 days from now, this Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then again on Sunday, and then again on Monday, and then again on Wednesday, and then again on Friday. We do it Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Those are the standards. KSP, Minecraft, XCOM, this thing occasionally, and also Lesbian Bondage Simulator 2019. Coming to the channel soon. Thanks for sticking around with me till the end of this long, drawn-out thing. There were some downs and there were some ups. I'm gonna go take some downers and then some uppers. On out! Singing. La, la, la.